The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Demon's Mirror, a Hunter the Vigil duet chronicle featuring David Larkins and Desiree Valdez.
Are you starting the session with this? Oh my god.
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Alright.
Why did that come into your mind?
Because I always say y'all ready for this, so.
That's true.
Wow, it says 2 million views on YouTube.
That's it? You'd think it'd have way more than that.
Well, it's just some dude's channel.
Well, it's a popular song. People like, I guess. I don't know. What year is that from?
It's apparently the Space Jam theme, but it seems like it's older than that.
No, it's not.
No?
No. When did
Alright.
Space Jam come out?
90s.
Oh. No.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes, Space Jam. You're making me Google Space Jam. 96.
Okay. It's far away from the timeline that we're currently in.
Thank God.
All right. So, we are doing our thing. Oh my God. Jesus.
There we go. That's closer. This was the top suggested video for the Space Jam theme. It's like, you listen to the Space Jam theme, then you move on to Bust a Move, apparently.
Was it in Bust a Move? I mean, was Bust a Move in
Space Jam? Maybe. That would be kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm turning into an old lady.
Considering it's a kid's movie.
Well,
All right. Anyway.
I could see like Bust a Move, like basketball, like.
Right.
I could see them cleaning it up to make it fit somehow.
Cleaning it up. Get a rag out and clean it up. Anyway, so.
I don't.
It's my attempt to be dirty. All right, so. Anyway.
I didn't want to talk about cum rags. You're the one who brought that up.
I didn't use the term. So.
Hey, where's my story kit?
Right there.
Oh, I don't want to look at it. I'm such a dork.
So, shall I pause while you read over it?
No.
I want to give you a chance to absorb it.
Oh,
Here.
no, Karen.
Oh my God.
Why is Karen back on here? Episode 6, Like a Prayer. Principal storyteller characters. Oh my God. Okay, wait. What? No. No. Keep tabs on Aaron. You know what? I still have a bone to pick with the fact, well, there's 2 things. Well, there's probably 3 things. But one of the main things is Karen isn't wearing the ring that Aaron gave her. Mm-hmm. What up with that is my question. Oh, Aaron's such a dullard. And then also...
Yes.
Oh, I thought Ken would have some new aspirations based on his interaction with Karen.
Yeah, actually, I forgot to update that.
Do you want to write it
My
down?
bad. Copy paste job.
Is that what we can count on you for? Just cheap ass copy paste job. Here, There you go.
Yep. That's exactly it.
All right. Well, I'm terrified at this point. No, I'm really not yet. I'm just normally scared.
All right.
Okay. Also, another thing, I'm wondering. I don't think Amy's intention was to show Leon the head of that creature. And she never did, I don't think.
I thought you did.
No, like,
I
check
thought-
this out. No.
Yeah, didn't you? No?
I don't think so.
All right.
See Karen again? Oh,
Yeah, slightly different. Aspirations have changed somewhat.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is not good. Sazafazavaz. What is that there?
Oops.
Okay.
I forgot to write a little intro.
All right, this is very boring. Yeah, we don't have an intro, which is good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Because I just see these people and I'm nervous. Is that the dog?
That's the
Oh
dog.
my god.
Wow.
What is she upset about?
Look at her. She's all posed.
Sitting by the door, but she doesn't seem to need anything. So it turns out she just wanted to stand outside and sniff melodramatically.
Yep. And pose. Mm-hmm. And look regal and dog-like.
Yes.
Okay, so anyway, speaking of aspirations,
Yeah.
you reached yours last session, right?
I reach mine every session.
Right,
May I have my
so-
pencil back, please?
Time to set a new aspiration for yourself.
Yeah. So my aspiration last time was find out more about Aaron Evans.
Right. Do you feel like you achieved that? I think we gave you a point for that, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh God, I don't remember. Yeah, I think we did.
I hope you're right.
We'll go with that for now, and go back and check the recording later. And if I'm wrong, you get an extra beat.
I don't have time to go back and listen right now, but all right, new aspiration.
I ain't got time to bleed.
New aspiration. Well, a lot happened last time.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? You're pursuing your investigation, and you're trying to open these doors, right? This social maneuvering.
Right.
So you could have a meta aspiration of, complete social maneuvering task, like if you want to see if you can get all the way through to Karen.
Yeah. What's that?
Refrigerator? We're in a different room
Yeah.
this time.
Oh no, I know what that is. Never mind. Very boring.
Okay.
So moving on to the game.
Okay.
So I think that like she found out more about Aaron.
Yeah.
Inadvertently was led to Karen.
Yeah.
Amy needs to get in with Karen.
Yeah. Ergo, you're social maneuvering.
But just with Karen, because the fan club basically,
Right.
Amy's a total jock.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't get along with nerds.
No.
Didn't impress the nerds, rightfully so.
Uh-huh.
And she has to protect Ken.
Yeah.
So, oh man. Okay. So I'm trying to see. Okay. And I have guilty and shaken conditions still.
You do. And the shaken is preventing you from getting a good night's sleep, so you can't regain willpower as long as that's in effect.
Oh.
And you can cash it in to have a dramatic failure. Is that what it is? Is that how that works?
Anytime your character is taking an action where that fear might hinder them, you may opt to fail the roll and resolve this condition.
Oh, just fail the roll. Well, that's not too bad.
Anytime your character is taking an action where that fear might hinder me. What am I afraid of? Why did I get this shaken condition?
From fighting the
spider creature? No, I slept off that condition because I had beaten
This
it.
was from the surfer vampire?
No. I don't know why I have this.
Right. Well, you have it.
Well, now I know that I need to mark down why I have these conditions.
Quite so.
Because I've
Quite
obviously
so.
forgotten.
Yes. We'll just say for now, though, that anytime you do something that might be affected by you having somewhat shaky nerves, right?
Yeah.
Then you can cash that in.
Now?
No, anytime you might be affected,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. Then, you can cash it in.
Affected by what?
Well, that's the thing, is you don't remember what it was. So that's what I'm saying, is you can have shaky nerves or whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm just jittery.
You can justify it, is what I'm trying to say.
All right. Yeah, that's a pass for me. But in the future, I mean, a pass meaning I'll just use it on whatever.
Yes.
But in the next, I need to keep trying and see. I mean, I get the whole card thing. I guess it's just shifting my mindset, you know.
Well, this is a test run. I'm still 50-50. You know,
Yeah, no, I'm not
I like the
either
old
way.
system.
Me
you
too.
know, so if we end up going back to that for the next Chronicle,
But then would we do house rules? Like, okay, just take the pieces of
I
this
think that
we
would be
like
the way
and
to
then-
do it. Yeah, would be to go if we wanted to go back to the old system, we would house rule it.
Because I agree. I like the nature and demeanor.
This Hunter and Chronicles, I could see being very successful with a group game. Because Hunter is built on the assumption you're going to have a group. You know, there's a whole tactics and all that kind of stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I'm not, like, totally like, meh, New World of Darkness sucks or whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. But if I don't know, for our duet games, I'm not sure. You know? Now, we're going to stick with it for Amy.
Yeah,
You know,
however
but-
long that takes.
Yeah, exactly.
And I could figure out a way to...
But I'm just saying I could see returning to Hunter in the future for a group game.
Right.
I like Hunter.
Yeah.
Go on.
What if... This is just other conversations. So I feel like I didn't show the head to anyone yet. It was still just rotting away.
Okay, we'll go with
in
that.
my car, which is disgusting. Second, what if Amy befriends Aaron? Like, what if they become friends? Like, I know it's like a Buffy, you know. But what if they teamed up? Because what if certain people get out of control and he's like, that's a really good tool to have in my belt. Is, I mean, I guess he uses people in some ways, but
Sure.
anyway.
Yes, go on.
But what if they befriend each other because they both love Dawn, and you know, whatever ended up happening, they could team up because whoever is the Skin Flake Master, who
Skin Flake Master.
Fleischmeister,
Fleischmeister.
whoever that is,
Yeah.
they both have a bone to pick with that person.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Because ultimately, okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Because you're going to be playing Aaron at some point, probably in the next episodes or two.
So you think?
Possibly.
Possibly.
He's going to make an appearance, and so I just want to figure out like how that will benefit him. And then I also had the brainwave that Derek was just going to give Amy's phone number to Muhammad.
Yeah, you texted me that.
It was like, and I texted David. It was like, OMG. It's like, oh no. So that's terrifying.
This is what I have to put up with during the week.
Wait, what?
Random texts
About this game?
about this game. Yeah.
Okay, so saying all that to say that keep tabs on Aaron. Bullshit.
Oh my god.
Just reading Karen's aspirations. So which leads me to Amy's aspiration. So Amy's aspiration, long term, solve Dawn's murder, avenge Dawn's death, find out about the mirror.
Yeah.
That's like a mid-range.
Sure.
Pass her classes, which I think she's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the extra handout. It's in here. Was I not supposed to have seen that?
That's for me.
Okay. Great. Good.
Go on.
You know, you gotta format this a little bit better so you don't waste paper. And...
Oh my god. Well, here's the problem. On Word
No,
for
this
Mac,
is boring. This is boring.
you can't shrink to fit
I don't want
a
to. I don't want to
page.
listen to this. I'm not listening to this. Okay, so Amy's aspiration.
Well, I mean, you can, but it's
Amy's,
like I keep forgetting how to do it because it's not very easy. And
Get closer to Karen. So aspiration, get closer to Karen.
all right, and would you say that you have fulfilled that aspiration when you have completed your social maneuvering?
What social maneuvering?
Remember the doors and all that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say where she.
That would complete that aspiration. Do you think that's fair?
To what end, though?
Well, that's for you to decide. You said you wanted to use Karen to find out
If
more
Aaron's a
about-
vampire.
Yeah.
Because, okay, wait. No, but I didn't really make this clear. I don't know what's going on with Aaron. I'm afraid. Okay, so Amy, I am afraid Aaron and Derek may be being controlled or manipulated by some vampires. They're obviously connected to the Crypt Sons, which is a vampire gang. And so Amy is concerned about that. She doesn't necessarily believe that Aaron's a vampire yet. Yet. And so Because it's up to you to see whether or not he's going to try to convince her if he is one or not. Anyway, okay. All that aside, I'm thinking that, like, why would Amy pursue Karen? Because Karen was just so like, yeah, please, like, join us and all this stuff. Amy's not too sure why.
Right.
So I'm wondering if Amy has pieced it together to think, oh, yeah, Karen has something to do with Aaron. Maybe Aaron's just part of the fan club.
Right.
So why would Amy pursue anything with Karen? Aside from the fact that her hands are ice cold.
Right.
And she had this, like, intense presence that got her brother, like, under her sway.
Right.
So, I don't know. What do you think?
What do I think? What do you mean? You're talking about your character.
I know, but I'm just like...
That's not my domain. Or is it?
What?
I don't know. It's topsy-turvy world with these fancy new rules.
That's why I'm just curious what you think. Like, I'm floating this
specifically about what?
In terms of her short-term aspiration,
right.
Is it that if she gets close to Karen, is she going to find out more about Aaron?
To what end is what you're asking
to figure out if he is in danger. Because if Karen knows Aaron, see, that's why I don't want to like go. It's like I don't want it to be wankery, where it's like, oh yeah, she really. Like, it's like Amy doesn't know that Karen is necessarily a vampire, but signs point to the fact that she could be. More than likely she is.
Right.
But Amy's not really sure.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So why...
You're still not convinced even after...
No.
Even after the little speech from Leon and everything.
Well, no, the pallor and the night, she obviously just has a night job. Those are kind of convincing.
Sure.
The cold hands.
Right.
I just don't know if she's entirely convinced.
Okay.
Amy needs a lot more evidence to really fully believe what she's seeing.
Okay. And Leon's basically saying coincidence only gets you so far.
Right. Right.
Like don't chalk up to coincidence what, once things start piling up.
Yeah.
Like don't just, be like, oh, well, it's all a big coincidence, And that's basically the little speech he gave you.
So I think what Amy needs to do is to satisfy her curiosity, she needs to go to one more of these parties to see what really goes down,
Right.
Because she was with Ken, so she was pretty restricted.
Sure.
And so she'd have to go to this party and just, like, see what takes place.
Right.
And since she's been invited. So I guess the short-term aspiration would be, it's kind of to get closer to Karen. And so investigating a little bit more so she can rule it out. It's not ruled. I guess where I'm like floundering a little is because I'm like, well, I haven't ruled out that, I'm not licking toads. So it's like, well, Amy's not fully convinced that Karen is not the cause of any of this.
Okay.
So she needs to find more information in order to rule it out. Okay? So that's going to get closer to Karen.
Okay. Yep. That sounds fine.
That's a short-term aspiration.
Right. Okay. That works for me. Very good then. Let's see. Get all my stuff here.
All right, you're settled.
I'm settled. Somehow I've misplaced my calendar again.
Oh my god.
So.
Oh my god.
It was Saturday the 21st, right? Karen's show was on the 20th.
No, it was a special Spooky Ookie. Oh wait, that was the one before.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was on the 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 21st.
So it is now the 21st. Well, the 21st because
it's oh right.
The morning of.
We left off with the to be continued.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're starting a new story.
We are starting a new story.
So what does that give me? Anything?
Experience-wise or whatever?
Yeah, just anything. No.
No, I'm gonna say no.
I know you awarded me a bunch of stuff. I mean, not a bunch, but you awarded me things last time.
I did. Well, I mean, you spent some XP last time, yeah.
Okay, so I think we're good.
I think we are as well.
All right.
Yes. as we've established with the lower cost for advancement, there don't need to be nearly as many XPs given away. So let's see. Yeah, it's just beats. It's just beats.
We're good.
Beats to the rhyme.
All right. So Amy was walking up to.
So you're walking up to the house. Ken is running inside.
Yeah. To do God only knows what nefarious.
That's not too well.
Because he has that flyer with Karen in her swimsuit.
Yes, he does.
Oh God.
And so this guy with a tanning salon tan and a Sharky smile.
Yeah.
And
sparkling light blue eyes.
Sparkling light blue eyes and a well-tailored Armani suit.
Yeah.
Has stepped.
Very soothing voice.
And has stepped out of the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And said, "Hello, Amy.
Do I know you?"
You do not. And so he takes a couple steps forward with his hand extended. Mm-hmm. And it says, Jerry Belvedere.
I shake his hand back. This isn't really a good time, Jerry.
This is the best time, Amy. I'm here to talk to you about your mirror.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course.
So when I shake his hand...
Yeah.
It's warm?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I was rewinding the tape there. So we have discovered a language gaffe on our part.
A lot of language gaps.
Well, yeah, but
the worst.
A pretty bad one. I thought Gigi was a gender neutral term for a grandparent, but it's actually for grandfather. Yeah, so we're gonna retcon that to Baba.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that, or is that too juvenile?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's how she would refer to her It's like Granny.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Or just Granny. You want to go with the English language version?
No.
No. You okay with Baba? All right. As in Oni Baba?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, see, we should have caught that.
I know, we're really bad. We're trying to...
It was a lapse.
But I'm trying to, create a more, just a character that has a different background, and so there's meant to be mistakes.
And we don't have...
There's... Oh, God, I can't talk. There's bound to be mistakes.
Okay.
Mistakes. Jesus.
What'd you say before?
I don't know what
mistakes?
It's apt. I said that there's apt to be mistakes.
Okay. Anyway, yes. Unfortunately, we don't have a cultural editor or advisor, so we're kind of on our own.
People roasting us for our ridiculousness.
Well, I'm surprised nobody else caught it.
I'm not.
Guess we don't have any Japanese speakers out there in the listening audience, or else they're just being too polite and weren't saying anything. So anyway.
I was just going, these idiots.
Yeah, basically.
All right, so I don't know what you're talking about.
And he says, well, it's technically not your mirror. Belonged to your grandmother.
I'm just uneasy. I'm just kind of looking at him like, where's he going with this?
So he kind of looks around. It's, it's late at night. There's a chill in the air.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. It's a little chilly. But otherwise, peaceful. The whole city seems to be asleep.
Right.
Somewhere off in the distance, a helicopter is flying by. But apart from that, And he says, what I have to tell you, I would rather do away from potentially prying eyes. Do you mind if we step into your dining room?
I do. I can meet with you tomorrow morning.
I'm afraid that that this requires a bit more discretion on our part.
Look, I don't know you, and I certainly can't let you into my parents' house.
Well, I'm glad to see that you've learned some lessons already, but I can assure you that I am just like you. I, too, have dedicated my life to eradicating monsters.
So I'm looking at him, Jerry, and I'm just scrutinizing him, and fine, but you can only stay for like 10 minutes.
That's all I need.
Okay, so I let him in.
Okay.
I go in.
As you're
Ken had left the door open.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Just stay away from upstairs right now.
Oh my god.
So we go to the dining room.
Okay.
I close and lock the door behind me.
All right. And he says, "Don't bother with the light."
Okay.
And so you hear him move around. The moonlight's coming in through the windows, so you can see a silhouette moving through the dining room. You hear a chair scrape as he takes a seat. You hear something thunk onto the table. And then there's the sound of a match being struck.
Oh.
And there he is, lit up by the match light. And he's putting the match to the wick of a candle.
Okay.
That's like a long...
He brought the candle?
Uh-huh.
All right.
So it's like a long candle on this like pewter candle holder. And the candle holder is very distinctive. It has like all these kind of like demonic gargoyle shapes carved into it.
All right.
And as the candle flickers to life, the candlelight casts shadows down over the candle holder and makes them look like they're kind of writhing around on the candle holder.
That's eerie.
Yes, it's quite eerie. It's very realistic. So.
Okay.
And then he indicates the seat opposite on the table.
Sit down.
Okay. Amy, how much do you know about your grandmother?
In what way? Like, she lived with us. She took care of me and my brother. And then she suddenly passed away this year.
How old was she?
85.
That's how old she says she was. Your grandmother was actually 163 years old.
Okay, so I shake my head. What? How do you know that?
She and I, we ran in the same circles.
She never mentioned you.
Why would she have?
I don't know. She told me everything.
No, she didn't.
So Amy's like, yeah, actually you're right. Damn it, Baba. All right.
I'm interested in your mirror. May I see it?
I can't show that to you.
Fair enough. He indicates the candle holder. This is an ancient relic. That flame burning there ensures that this room is proof against any who would be eavesdropping on us.
Really? How do you know it works?
Hasn't failed me yet.
All right, so I reach to my backpack and I bring the mirror out and put it on the table, but I have my hands on it.
So he leans over. Ah, yes. As I suspected. That is none other than Sukahara Shigekatsu's August Mirror.
Who's that?
A Japanese mystic, well versed in the magic of his homeland as well as that of China. Said to possess several abilities. The power to display the true visage of anyone reflected in it.
What? How does that work? Do I just like reflect it on someone and...
Yes, you angle it in such a way that you can see a person's reflection.
Yeah.
And you will see what they truly are. Do you know of the shapeshifters that walk among us? Do you know of those who use sorcery to conceal their true identities?
No. I just know about vampires.
They are among many who work actively against humanity's best interests, further their own monstrous agendas.
But so if I showed it, wouldn't a vampire's reflection not show up in the mirror?
Sometimes. Other vampires may use their mental powers to cloud your own vision and make you see something that isn't there. A different face or a monstrous visage.
What about one that just looks like a normal person? Would they look like a demon in my mirror?
Most likely not.
They'll just look like themselves?
Yes.
So what's the point?
You'd be surprised. If you want a good scare, spend a day in a public place using the mirror.
Straight up freaking Unbreakable style.
Yeah.
Wherever when he goes to that like train station.
Yeah.
And he's like puts his hands out and like when everybody's walking by, he like, taps into. Oh god, that movie's so good.
I was thinking about They Live.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
That's also really good. Sorry. I'm a sucker for that movie. But yeah, They Live. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, Amy's like 2 ups away from doing the bubble gum, running out of bubble gum, or kicking ass.
Or getting into a really long fight scene in the back alley.
Seriously, just brawl, full on brawl.
Look in the mirror. No.
So epic. All right. So
it also reflects a way.
Wait, so I should go to a public place and just like start. Like, what would I do? Just like hold it and
just hold it and
just see who walks behind me.
See who walks behind you.
What am I gonna see?
I can't tell you, but you probably won't like it.
All right.
It also, you may be somewhat comforted to know.
Yeah, how do you know my grandmother? What she
functions as a low pawn or net plate. A talisman.
Net
Yes, a talisman to protect its owner against demons and evil spirits.
Oh, so it's a protection. Mm-hmm. Wait, why did you come here to tell me all this? Do you want this?
Of course I do. But I'm not going to take it from you.
She's just staring at him steely-eyed.
Yeah.
Like, just try it, old man.
Can I see it? See it with your eyes, not with your hands. Hand it to him. There, you've seen it. Now give me the mirror. What mirror? Oh.
All right.
Yeah, no, he says, we're on the same side, Amy.
Okay, so I nod. Yeah, something, I don't know. I seem to believe you for some reason.
I represent an organization that devotes itself to hunting
Really?
supernatural creatures,
Really?
particularly witches.
Witches? Oh, man.
This is a witch candle.
Oh, well, then it won't protect us from vampires. Wait, so did Baba hunt all different types of monsters, not just vampires?
Correct.
Do you know about that monster that's in Little Tokyo?
Yes, and that's actually why I started following you.
Do you have a Mercedes-Benz with gold chrome?
Guilty as charged.
That's you? Mm-hmm. Your plates were from a rental car.
For now. It pays to swap out your plates periodically so they can't trace you.
They?
They.
Live? No. Sorry.
We mortals are not the only ones with political power structures and the ability to wield our influence. Band together for the greater good.
Wait, that's what we do as humans?
No, that's what you and I do as hunters.
Hunters?
Titular line.
He gets the titular line and the title line.
It is a vigil that we maintain
That's
to
why
protect our fellow men and women, boys and girls, our loved ones, our mothers and our fathers, our little brothers.
feeling guilty now. I gotta tell Ken about Karen. Because I'm guilty. That's the only reason that way I can get rid of it.
Oh, right. You have to fess up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
the character confesses their crime and makes restitution for whatever they did. So I have to get him some psi.
Yeah.
And tell
the
him
good ones too.
the good ones.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. So, all right. Or I should just. Never mind. Okay. So I'm going. Okay. So he says that we're all part of the same team.
Mm-hmm.
We're all doing this.
We're all maintaining a vigil.
A V-Hill, as it were.
A V-Hill, yes.
And how long have you been doing this?
Ever since I was initiated. So.
What was that, like 100 years ago?
No, Amy. Only you and your grandmother.
Me?
Are that long-lived.
What?
What you have is something passed down through the blood.
She said that to me.
My efforts are strictly voluntary. I could walk away at any time should I ever be so inclined, and scarcely a week goes by when I don't at least consider it. You, I'm afraid, have a family heritage to uphold. A legacy. Goes back centuries.
Centuries. She told you about all this?
Yes. Well, a little bit of what she told me and a little bit of what I already knew. My organization and your family line, we have worked together many times in the past. There's a lodge in Tokyo that's been there since the 17th century.
Do you know about the blood?
If you ever need a letter of reference. Yes. We are in contact with Reverend Cutler on a certain level as well. Although, as he does not possess any ancient artifacts such as your own, we have not been quite as open or forthcoming with him as I have been with you tonight. But we're working towards mutual ends, so he scratches our back and we scratch his periodically.
Have you heard of Karen Anatos?
Yes.
Is she a vampire?
We believe so, but as I say, our focus is mostly in
so she's not a witch, because
millennia-old battle against witches.
So now I'm thinking, because I don't know, maybe she could be a witch.
Anything's on the table now.
Yeah.
She a witch? She a ghost?
Yeah, what is she?
Is she a wolfman? Is she a Dracula?
Is she a Dracula?
Is she a Frankenstein?
Oh, that's the main question.
Is she a Frankenstein?
Is she a Frankenstein? Is she a genie? Genie the summoning.
Genie the rubbing.
The caressing.
Yeah. Nobody says to caress a magic lamp. You rub a magic lamp.
I was just trying to make it sound more creepy.
Well, you went too far.
The handling.
You went too far.
The manipulation. Genie, the manipulation.
Genie, the unearthing.
Genie, the manipulation. Mm-hmm. What?
What?
What did you say?
I said Genie, the unearthing.
Oh. Mm-hmm. All right. So she's not a witch. At least I can rule that out.
We're quite sure she's not a witch.
What do you know about her?
Not a whole lot. And that's why I was quite interested when you went to her mansion this evening. I might ask you to pass along any information you find out, if that's okay.
Okay, so I'm going to tell him briefly why I'm pursuing Karen.
All right.
So Karen is connected to someone who was connected to someone who one of my best friend who was murdered. She was murdered. Her body had no blood in it when they found it. And I need to find out who killed her and avenge her death. It's that simple.
It is that simple. You asked how I got started, and my story was much the same. And he still looks a little like, like some memories are coming up. Shakes his head a little bit. So I totally understand.
So he's connected to Karen somehow, and I need to find out more about her. That was my first time meeting her. and all signs are pointing to that she is probably a vampire. And she may be controlling this person. I haven't been able to talk to him yet. He's out of town, apparently.
He's on the midnight road.
That's what he's doing. So I thought about getting closer to Karen to find out more about her and to find out if she is a vampire. And then kind of going from there. And I'm working with Leon as well a little bit on this.
Good. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure you must be tired. I just wanted to introduce myself.
Okay.
See the mirror.
Yeah.
Make sure that was a genuine article. It sure seems that way. Have you observed any strange properties with the mirror?
Okay. Can I? I don't know if I want to tell him what I know, like how powerful it is.
Right. Exactly.
So I would just look at
Just
him.
want to try and play it cool.
Yeah. Be like, nothing really yet.
So manipulation plus
No. Yeah.
subterfuge, I think, and
social.
And add your striking looks for sure.
I'm
yeah.
cute.
She's cute. She can't possibly be lying.
Hello. One.
I can actually see your dice rolls in this room.
2.
Okay. Yeah. So no. No.
No, I just say not yet.
So he kind of like he's studying.
What should I look out for?
Like I say, take it to the Galleria. Take it to Santa Monica Pier.
Don't ruin the Galleria for me. I'm kidding.
Take it to Disneyland.
Just kidding. Disneyland.
Take it to anywhere.
Disneyland. But see, like you said, okay, wait, out of character.
Yeah.
So he's saying that vampires wouldn't necessarily show up as like looking like
Different.
demons.
No, he's not vampire oriented.
He's witch oriented.
Yeah, and others, shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of vampire or like non-vampires would be hanging out at Disneyland. That's where the vampires hang out.
True.
So, but he's saying it because he doesn't
Right.
know
Yeah,
that
he's not
necessarily.
in that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Should have run the Hunter Chronicle first, so you would know all these things.
I know.
All right, so
You don't see anything at Disneyland.
yeah. Oh.
I mean, she can go anyway, but it costs a lot. It's expensive. Plus, I have to take a couple freeways to get there. So.
Oh Jesus! Don't you start. Don't you be provocative. What freeways would you take?
Well, I would take the 101 to the. All right.
So yeah, with that he,
Do you have a
stands
card?
Of course. So he reaches in his jacket as he's standing up and pulls out a gold card holder, and flicks a card out, hands it there, sets it down on the table, slides it across, blows out the candle, and you hear the candle holder being picked up, and then a couple footsteps. And then we'll be in touch, Amy. And then you hear the door to the dining room open. I'll see myself out.
All right, I watch him leave.
Yeah. And you hear the front door close a few seconds later.
I lock it. And I just look out the window and watch him leave.
Yep, so you watch him walk down the drive and then turn the corner and walk up the street where presumably his car is parked.
Right. I need to go to bed.
Yes, indeed.
So, I head upstairs, really avoiding Ken's room. I don't want to hear anything coming out of that room.
Make a perception roll.
No, God, don't make me. I'm kidding. And I go into my room, close the door.
Yeah.
So the rotting head is still in my car.
Okay. I mean, when you say rotting, I mean...
You said that it was, like, barely decomposing. Like, it was decomposing on top of the roof?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say, is it kind of did all of its decomposing in that moment.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's gross. It's like it's like an old chicken bone with, skin and
well,
tendons.
Well, you said it was more cartilaginous.
Cartilaginous?
Yeah, than bony.
Yeah. Right.
Like calcium.
Right.
It was more like cartilage.
Yeah. So it's not. Yeah, it has an odor.
And the hair is still attached to it. It's disgusting.
So it does have an odor, but it's not like terrible.
Okay,
It's not stinking your car up.
Okay,
you know?
good.
Yeah.
All right, so I go to sleep.
Okay.
So I wake up
Late
probably around
noon. Yeah.
I get up like, oh, I had a rough night anyway.
Yeah.
Shower,
Yeah.
head downstairs. Is anyone home? Hello?
Nobody's home.
No one. Okay, so I look for a note.
There's a note from your mom. Just saying that they, they went out. They didn't want to wake you.
What? Why do they keep it not including me in things?
Because you're a grown-ass adult.
It still sucks, though. I
Yeah.
like to be included.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't sleep in then.
This is her way of punishing me. I know it. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm taking my mirror with me. Going to the gym.
Yep.
Taking my mirror, put it in my locker
Okay.
with my backpack and stuff. I'm in the locker room. And I kind of take my mirror out. And I'm looking around. Like using it like a rearview mirror behind me.
Yeah. So you see a few, ladies cross the field of the mirror's view.
Okay, I get a little distracted by that.
They have towels on, you sicko.
I don't care. I'm a 20-year-old
True.
person with normal sex drive.
That's true. Yeah, they all look perfectly normal.
I put it back and get dressed. I decide to go to, the Glendale Galleria. So, so I'm gonna head over there.
Okay.
Oh, when I make it to the Galleria, it's so weird to not have a phone on me all the time. When I make it to the Galleria, I'm gonna go to a payphone. I'm gonna call Leon.
Okay.
And say, "Are you in? Call me back at this payphone. I'll be here for 15 minutes."
Okay.
Because he didn't give me his direct line still,
No.
which I get. Unfortunately, Derek has my phone number. But what?
Nothing.
What
Go
is
on.
that?
I don't know.
Pause.
That's rain.
It's the rain. We don't even know what it sounds.
What the hell is...
What is
There's
that?
moisture falling from the air.
Okay, so it's rain in the background.
All right.
Okay, it just sounded like a fan. I'm like,
It did. It sounds weird on
it's
these
winter right now.
monitors.
All right, so okay, so call Leon. I'm gonna be here for 15 minutes. Call me back because I have information on KA.
Okay. All right. So you wait 15 minutes and no call.
God damn it, Leon.
So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna sit down somewhere.
Okay.
They live style, and I'm gonna start looking around with my mirror.
Yep. So you
So I think there's just this very superficial girl looking
just
at herself.
constantly looking at herself. Yeah. I need to do my fucking hair. So anyway,
What?
that's what you're doing, right? You're pretending
I'm
to be.
just doing my hair.
So you're sitting on this. Basically, there's these circular planters in the middle of these. It's a 2-story indoor mall. And then there's these kind of atriums.
Yeah.
Right, and then in the center of the atrium, there's a circular planter that has a bench all around it.
Yes.
So you park yourself a few feet away from a couple
Shoppers.
old Armenian guys shooting the shit, and
Yeah.
and you start looking in this mirror. So
Make a
make a roll. There's no awareness skill. So.
danger sense.
Oh, you do have danger sense.
I
don't you?
have that +2 to my wits and composure. Wits plus composure is like awareness.
That is your wits plus composure. That's right. Yeah, wits plus composure +2. I think that works.
I was gonna say investigation on some level, but
Nope. No, you're already rolling 2 2 pools. You can't go a third.
All right.
Sorry.
3.
Okay. So, you sit there for, hour and a half or so.
Yeah. Maybe I should go to the Psychic Eye in downtown. Did you know about that? The Psychic Eye?
No.
Oh my god, the Psychic Eye is a cult bookstore and paraphernalia. Paraphernalia shop.
Yeah.
There's one in the valley. I think there's one. I don't know, one in
Downtown.
Yeah, somewhere.
Interesting.
The Psychic Eye. Anyway. I don't even know if they're probably not even there anymore.
Probably not.
But they're definitely around there. So Amy started thinking maybe I should go to the friggin' Psychic Eye and sit around there.
Yeah. And so, yeah, you've been sitting there for like an hour and a half just looking in this mirror. Maybe
boring.
this guy was totally fucking with you. It was an elaborate prank of some sort.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
He's trying to make me think that there's no value to the mirror. So I can just give it to him and be like, this thing doesn't work.
Yeah. There's one Psychic Eye left in LA. It's in Sherman Oaks now.
Oh no, it always was in Sherman Oaks.
Oh, you said in the Valley.
Yeah.
And then another one in Torrance.
Oh.
And then 3 in Nevada.
The hell?
2 in Las Vegas and 1 in Henderson, of all places.
That's weird.
Yeah.
A lot of witchies in Las Vegas, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway. So you've been sitting there for about an hour and a half and haven't seen anything.
Boring.
And then
I'm like, I could use an Orange Julius right about now. Hungry.
so you're kind of like looking around, trying to remember where the food court is from where you are.
Yeah.
And then you look back into the mirror and you see 4 people, things.
The craft, yeah. Kidding.
Well, you see 4
People. Human looking? No.
4 figures walking, up, the gallery, I guess.
Yeah, no, just down the
Corridor.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it. They're wearing human clothes. They're wearing, they have like acid wash jeans that are, kind of ripped up, torn. And they're wearing combat boots and, t-shirts, flannels,
Flannel? Really?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And, except that, they don't look like people.
What do they look like?
They look covered in fur.
Oh.
With very wolfish features. Long snouts, beady eyes.
Oh my god.
Wolf ears.
I almost dropped the mirror.
I'll bet you do.
When I see it.
Yeah.
But I'm ambidextrous.
Oh, good. That saves you.
It sure does. My dexterity's 4, but still I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like I'm shocked. And I look up
Yeah.
to look at them. Mm-hmm. And they look like, what do they look like? Just.
It's 4 young women.
So I'm just kind of.
They do look pretty wild. Their hair is all like, they're bleached in places and teased out and kind of greasy a little bit.
And they're kind of loud too.
And they're very loud.
Okay.
But
what are you doing?
No, I'm looking at something.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just like, oh my god. Mm-hmm. So I just watched them pass by. Mm-hmm. Did they notice me looking at them?
A couple of them do.
You said there's only 4, so half of them are looking at me?
Well, looking in your direction, yeah. And one of them, as they walk by, kind of like gives you this sort of cartoon snarl. Like sort of bares her teeth at you a little bit.
That doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
I kind of do a stink face at them. like, who do you think you are? And I just watched them pass.
All right.
Oh my god, he was right. All right, I'm gonna run to the phone. I'm gonna call Leon again.
Leon, I just got a scoop. It's gonna bust this thing wide open.
No, I call Leon and I say, I'm at the same phone number for another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm coming over there if you don't call me back.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Alrighty.
So I'm waiting. But I'm also looking. I don't even want to look in my mirror. I'm nervous. Like.
The mirror is back in the bag.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, nothing. No call.
I'm heading to Compton. Going over there.
All right. What about?
Oh wait, yeah, I'm probably gonna wake him up and it'll piss him off.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in my car. I'm like, oh.
You're back in the parking garage.
Yeah. So.
You know, you wanted to make it up to Ken, so.
Okay. So we've already taken like different martial arts classes.
Okay.
Before.
Right.
So I'm going to go to one of the studios that we used to go to, and one of the instructors there.
Okay.
And I'm going to talk with them and say, where can I get some good side?
So he says, "Oh yeah, I know. There's a guy in Downey who's got pretty good stuff. So
okay, can you give me his number?
Sure.
All right. So
Jot it down.
Yeah. Okay.
You can use my phone if you want.
Oh sure. Oh thanks. So I call. Looking for some side just for
A1 martial arts supply.
A1. Hi, I got your phone number from my instructor and
Mr. Tanzarian, yes.
And I'm looking for some psi for a young person to train with.
Oh, sure. How young are we talking about?
I think 13.
Great. Yeah, I've got something. You know, you hear like a chair creak. Yeah, we've got something here.
What's the cost?
Let's see here. Some clanking sound, you know. $80. But since you know Armin, I'll give it to you for $65.
Okay, that's a good deal. All right, can I pick him up today?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna head out.
All right.
All right, see you soon.
Where the hell is Downey?
Dude, that's like, it's far out, man. It's far out. Which freeway would I take?
Let's see. Take 605 to Southgate. Yep. You would take the 605.
605, I know.
Yeah. I remember the jingle.
Okay, so I'm going to head out.
All right.
So,
that's going to take you down in the Long Beach area.
I know. But it's day.
Trigger warning.
So I feel a little nervous.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just make my way there.
All right.
I'm going to see what other items this person has.
Yeah. So you take the 210 east out to the 605 south. And
I'm glad we're amusing ourselves.
We are amusing ourselves. And off
A1
down
martial arts supply.
Yes, indeed.
So I get there.
Okay, so it's a nondescript building in the middle of a nondescript strip mall, in the middle of a nondescript business park.
All right.
The smog is heavy enough
Full
to
effect.
turn the sky a slight shade of brown.
Yeah.
It's just a really disgusting part of LA.
It
so but you head into the store.
Yeah.
And it's got like a long glass countertop with all manner of weapons and paraphernalia on display, and then the opposite wall, it's a very narrow store that goes back.
Okay.
But the opposite wall is just clothes racks, so like a bunch of like gi and hakama pants and that kind of
all right,
like all sorts of uniforms and so forth.
All right, so are you Fred?
Yeah, hi. You called earlier about the Psy?
Yeah, I'm Amy.
Hi. So he reaches under the
What
counter.
does he look like?
What does Fred look? We're turning Fred into an NPC.
Maybe.
You know, that's not a bad idea,
Well, I
actually.
need to
Kind of
buy
having like an arsenal supplier, I think, is a kind of cool
or-
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Something else. So.
Sure. What sexual favors?
What?
What else could Fred do for you?
No. What can Fred do for you?
How can Fred make your tomorrow better?
No, like he could have some connection. He can, you know, I'm sure there are people who come into his place that are like hunters and stuff too. So he might, you know, just like how there are people who know about kindred.
He's got the secret back door he can take you through.
Exactly.
It's got like the garlic bulb shotgun in the back and whatnot.
That kind of stuff.
All right.
But like, anyway, because
Yeah.
there are people who know about. I mean, just like how, you know, Karen's fan club know about vampires, but they're not ghouls.
Yeah.
But there are people who know about hunters and not necessarily be a hunter.
Yeah, sure.
So.
Hunter adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter adjacent. Oh God. All right. So, plus she's looking for a sword. She wants to get a machete or something similar, a short sword that she could easily practice on watermelons. So what's Fred? Who is Fred?
All right, so Fred is short and a little paunchy, and he kind of looks like a fat Paul Simon from like circa 1975.
What? Fat Paul Simon.
Complete with like the bristle broom mustache. You know?
Yeah. What is he wearing?
He's wearing like a full sweatsuit, like a sweatshirt and jogging pants, you know, sweatpants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Fred. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was looking for the site for my brother.
Yeah, sure.
He saw that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies.
Oh, listen. I've sold I think 8 sets of this in the last week. So,
I bet.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so-
only have a couple left.
So what would be an appropriate size for him to practice with?
Okay. So and he reaches under the counter and pulls up
Yeah.
something wrapped in like velvet, you know, and he unwraps it, and there's these 2 gleaming sai, you know, and he says, you know, yeah, they do come in slightly different lengths. The difference isn't too great, and there's really no such thing as a practice sai because they're all, I mean, they're blunt instruments.
Yeah,
you know,
but
they're not really.
Yeah.
But and then he reaches back down on the counter and pulls up a little book, and he says, "This has some routines and some katas that he can practice to go with them."
All right.
And I'll throw that in, no charge.
Oh, thank you, Fred.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Anything for a pretty lady. I'm kidding. You know. And he kind of flashes a finger on his left ring on his left hand. You know.
Oh.
And it's like, you know.
Right.
Fred belongs to one woman and one woman only.
Apparently. God bless that woman. So, okay, so Fred, I'm also looking for like, not quite a katana, but like, and kind of like a machete. I need like a short sword.
Ah, well then, look no further than the wakizashi. He indicates. Yeah. Like this force zoom.
And the light glimmers over it. Shing.
And a little distant flute.
Oh God. So yeah. So what?
Nothing.
So you're looking for a sound cue.
I am looking for a sound cue.
Damn it, I can tell now. All right.
Yeah,
So,
you got that look on your face.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yep. Wait. So yeah, look no further than the wakizashi.
Oh my God.
There we go. Yeah. So anyway,
Okay. Nice.
so
I'm glad. Did that work for you?
that was worth it. That was totally worth it.
Okay,
That
good.
was totally worth it. All right.
So what? Okay. So what am I looking at here?
All right. Well,
So he's describing to me.
what type of martial arts have you taken? We need to get realistic here. Only half joking.
No, I know. I think there was some judo
Right.
in terms of like body placement. You know. Mm-hmm. What do you think would be the most feasible thing that she could take?
Yeah. I mean, I think jiu-jitsu definitely. I mean, if that's it, it can just be
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, so I tell him that.
Yeah,
Jiu-jitsu and
right.
Judo.
So he takes his so basically what he's pointing at is this, you recognize it from any number of movies, Japanese art that you've seen, it's the wooden sword rack, and it has two swords on it, and one is clearly a katana,
right,
and then the other one underneath it is kind of like a katana junior.
Yeah,
it's
I want katana junior.
Yeah, it's basically the same curvature, same shape,
but smaller. So what kind of damage does this do?
So he takes one off and sets it on the table.
Yeah,
and he says, "Oh, this will cut. This will cut." And he slides it 3 inches out of the scabbard so you can see this pattern welded steel. Glinting in the fluorescent light. And
oh my God.
Yeah.
Christ. So I'm impressed with this item. I need something that I want to practice. Just with just some practice with something like this. I've never practiced with something like this before. So this seems like a good first step. I would like to train with the katana at some point.
He says if you want to practice, then I would actually recommend, and he turns around and takes another thing off the racks, and it's basically like this wooden sword. It's the same shape as the actual sword, but it's just purely carved out of wood.
Okay. Well,
and it's lacquered. I mean, it looks sturdy.
Yeah. I can practice with it. I don't hear the flute when I see that.
You do not hear the flute.
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah, so he says this is called a boken. This is a wooden sword used for training. Although, don't underestimate it. The ancient sword master Musashi was said to have preferred the boken over actual metal swords and won many duels with it.
Duels. I mean, you couldn't cut anything with this.
Hit something hard enough and the skin will split. And he kind of indicates
it's thin.
The quote cutting edge. It is thin wood.
You
so
could do some damage.
Yeah, you could definitely cut someone's skin open
and
with
it's
it.
Made out of wood.
Yeah.
How many of these do you have?
I'll take all of them.
Pretty much. Because here's what I'm thinking. That could be a signature.
Wait a minute.
This is getting into Hawk the Slayer territory.
Yeah. Totally. Oh man.
So I'm thinking. So Amy's thinking, I could use these to send a message.
Yeah. You could.
So I could use these as stakes because they just have to be made out of wood.
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
It just has to be wood.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be specific.
No. Yeah.
So if she has a bunch of these.
Yep.
Okay. So how much are these, Fred?
let me see here. Boken for sale.
Jesus Christ.
This is your moment.
Well,
this is your moment.
I'm becoming. It's part of my initiation.
Well,
what are my calling cards? Like what?
Exactly. I mean, as is probably already obvious and will become more obvious. Story 1 was about your sort of initiation, right? And story 2 is about you actually becoming this, full-on hunter where you have these connections, to like larger hunter conspiracies, and you actually have resources that you can call on, and you're not just like desperately kneeing vampires in the groin because you got nothing better up your sleeve.
Because being in Downey, is getting me feels like I need to.
See, that's what.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's getting me to feel like I need to find that fucking surfer, and he needs to frickin' pay for what he did to me.
Yeah.
So.
Good timing.
So those are pretty cool.
I mean, they're exactly like katanas, except they're made out of wood. So
there have to be different versions of.
Yeah, of course.
They're sturdy. Some are sturdier than. I need your sturdiest.
Looks like they're not that expensive.
Really?
So that's cool.
All right.
So let's see. Here's a handcrafted one on Etsy for $95.
Well, no, I don't want a specially made, organic, locally grown, artisanal.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, yeah. So I mean, basically, he's like, well, you can get really nice ones from Japan that are, handcrafted.
I would like to look into getting maybe like, I'm thinking in terms of this is Amy. I'm not saying this out loud.
Yeah.
So Amy's thinking.
Your mind is spinning right now.
It's a flame.
My mind is whirling with the possibilities.
So I'm thinking Amy will want the fancier ones for her specific kills. For the people who she really wants, like that are more symbolically awful.
Yeah.
She kind of wants a cheaper variation just for general monsters, or specifically vampires.
Yeah.
Just as a calling card.
Yeah.
So if a vampire comes across, like, they see like a freaking pile of dust with one of these wooden katanas, like, what the hell is this?
What the fucking shit is this?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Okay.
So that now they're gonna look at it like the Italian Spider-Man guy, like.
Yeah.
So I want it to be a calling card.
Yeah, totally. All right. So yeah, they do have them they even have them in dagger size. That's cool.
That's what I want. Dagger size.
So do you want red oak, white oak, black lacquer?
Black lacquer.
Yeah.
Because then I also kind of want them to think, oh, wait, the black lacquer, is it all black? Or is just the handle?
It is all black.
I want them to be like, so does that impede the staking ability?
That's a good question. That might actually.
Okay, I want it raw wood.
Raw wood, yeah.
I don't want it lacquered.
Red oak would be good.
Okay, yeah. Red oak.
Yeah, I think so.
Well.
And you want a full set.
I want okay, so like I said, I want some dagger size.
Yep.
And I want a couple big ones.
Yeah.
Because the big ones are the statements for the bigger kills that are going to take place.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I creeping you out?
No. I'm kind of looking up things while I'm listening to you.
Okay. So what Amy wants to do is to, again, use the smaller ones for the run-of-the-mill monsters. Use the bigger ones on the ones that are more meaningful for her.
Right.
Like the surfer.
Sure.
And Karen.
I've been saving this for you.
Exactly. And like Karen.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Or Aaron.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or anyone else she encounters that is like a bigwig. Bigwig.
A bigwig. So, you see.
Those are cool. Those are neat.
Yeah.
Wow, those are cool.
And then they've got some other ones. There's the Suburito, which is this crazy ass. Looks like a pestle actually. Oh
snap!
Just for bludgeoning things.
That's pretty nifty.
And also they've got the Tetsubo, which is very nicely. There we go.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That looks deadly. So it's like this like long baseball bat like thing with all of these studs.
Yeah.
And then it has this like curved, rounded handle.
Yeah.
Not a rounded handle, but it's like a knobby.
Knobbled handle.
Damn,
yeah.
That looks really painful.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I would.
That's why I was like the baseball bat.
I know.
But I love your bokken idea actually, so we'll go with that.
But I do want also like a machete type, like this. Okay, so here's what Here's what I'm needing.
Fred. All right, go on.
You always make fun of me whenever I'm like trying to address the characters and like.
No, you're just so serious. It's like Fred. This is what I need, Fred.
I know.
That's all.
I take it.
I'm not making fun of you.
I take it seriously.
All right, you do. Go on. What do you say to Fred?
So Fred, I'm gonna need the smaller bokken And I can get a cheaper version, you know. I need it to be kind of raw on the outside. It can't be finished like this.
Right.
I'd like maybe, I don't know, what is the box? How many come in a box?
How many come in a box?
Like in a shipment. Like you order things
you want
in
like
bulk.
a pallet?
Yeah, in bulk.
A half a dozen.
Okay. And how much is that?
Well, normally I retail these for a certain amount. I don't know why it's so important that I get it exactly right, but
you're gonna have to modify it based on
normally I would sell this for $12.
one of them.
Yes.
An expensive hobby, Fred.
Oh, that's just entry level.
So how much would it be to get a box?
60. Buy 5, get the 6th one free.
Buy 5 boxes?
No, you get there's 6 in a box, so
Right. Oh,
I'm
that's
charging
okay.
you for 5.
Okay.
You get the 6th one for free.
I'm just 20 years old, negotiating. All right.
Bulk purchase of Japanese wooden practice swords.
Okay. So yeah, I'd like to get some of those. I'd like a longer one too.
Okay.
A couple of how many do those come in a pallet too?
Oh yeah. Now those come in heavy or not heavy.
What's the difference?
Weight. You can practice with the heavier ones to build up your muscle memory.
Yeah, I need to do that.
A little better.
I need to do that.
Okay.
So I will actually have one heavy one.
Okay.
How much is that?
That is $20.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. So I'll take one heavy one today.
Okay.
The box I'm going to have to come back for the smaller ones.
Okay.
But I may be able to buy 2 boxes.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. And the size, well?
The size. And then also, in terms of these... So the less heavy ones of the Boken, right? Mm-hmm. How many of those come in a pallet?
Those come in a group of 4.
How much is that box?
Well, I could give that to you for $75.
Okay. I may want to get 2 of those at a later date.
All right.
So you can put those on order.
Sure thing.
Do you have a payment plan?
You don't have a credit card?
Well,
You don't have like a Diners
actually I
Club or
do.
something?
Who am I kidding?
Master charge?
Yeah, do this. Let's buy them all today. I'm gonna buy all of it today. I'm gonna buy all of it today.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Hey, I can close early today. It's the line from Terminator. All right. So anyway,
Oh my god! All right, so so Fred helps me carry all this stuff back to my car.
Yeah, loading it into the back of your Rabbit.
Yeah.
All right.
And is there a payphone outside?
A couple blocks down, you spot one.
All right. Thanks, Fred.
Yeah, anytime, Amy.
Yeah, you'll hear from me again soon. So I take one of the cards from his thing and
Just
I put it in my
collecting
wall.
all kinds of business cards.
That's what you would do.
I know.
All right, so she doesn't have a pager. She's not fancy like some people.
Certain drug dealers we
creepies.
could name.
Creepy crawlies, creepy groovy gooly.
Oh, uh-oh.
So I'm gonna go down to the payphone. There's probably a donut store there, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get a donut.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Leon again.
Yeah.
Dude, I am in Downey. I have some serious stuff to show you. So by this time it's probably like around 4.
Yeah, exactly.
I have some stuff to show you. Like seriously, call me. I will be here for 15 minutes. And I'm out of here.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm eating my donut.
All right. 15 minutes go by and no call.
Okay, it's late enough, so I'm gonna go to Compton.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you're going to Compton.
I'm gonna just drive by.
Okay.
Just see if he's okay. I realize now, like, I probably shouldn't bug him. And he's not.
He might be busy.
He might be a bit busy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive by.
All right. You do a drive-by, and it just looks like business as usual.
Are the guys out there?
Couple guys out there, yep.
So I slow down, wave to them.
They're like, hey, so they kind of start walking over.
What's up?
Yeah, so they kind of lean down on the window, like, what are you doing?
I'm humoring them.
Yeah, how are you doing?
So, let me show you. So I pull one of the wooden boken.
Boken, yeah.
And I show it to them.
They're like, what the hell is that?
Well, it's all wood, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So one of them takes it and he's kind of like,
Looking at it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Hands it back to you.
Cool. Well, anyway, tell Leon I came by. He's busy.
Yeah. He's on a little mission. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, tell him I said hi. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. We'll see you later.
I just drive away. Asses. So, all right. I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna drive by Karen. Dude, this is California. I mean, you're driving everywhere.
Yeah.
And you're just always in your car. So I put my tape in.
Oh,
put Don's tape in. Because now I'm feeling more inspired. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm feeling more...
You're just snapping at me. I put Don's tape in.
I'm influenced by Ship's activity from last week. Just snapping at people. All right, so make it snappy.
Oh, yeah. All right. Don's tape is in.
So I put Don's tape in. Because I'm like, Don, I'm doing this for you. And...
Sorry.
And so I'm like, I'm getting closer. And I will avenge your death. So I'm thinking to myself, So I'm like, just know I'm doing all of this for you. So I'm going to drive to Beverly Hills.
Okay.
With my dirty little rabbit.
Rabbit, right.
And dirty little rabbit. And I'm going to drive by Karen's house.
Okay. All right. So you drive by Karen's house.
Yeah. What's any activity?
Gates are closed. So the house itself, all you can see is kind of the roof line, some chimneys. It's deceptively quiet.
When did I talk to Derek? What day was that?
It's been over a week. So.
But he's not in the story kit.
No, he's not.
So I won't go there.
All right. Gotta stay focused on your aspiration.
All right. I gotta wait until Karen has her show again. I have the tickets in my...
You could do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
It's time for dinner. I'm always hungry. So I'm gonna leave all my stuff.
True anime heroine. Are you always late for class too?
No, I'm on time.
Oh, okay.
I'm on time for class.
Good. I'm glad you're not a total walking stereotype.
No. But I'm always hungry because I'm always working out and.
That's true. You got a metabolism to maintain. To feed.
So I'm gonna, which I kind of find it funny because with Aaron I'm always obsessed with my appetites too.
That's true.
Amy has the same issue. It's just with food.
Instead of blood.
It's what's Mom making for dinner tonight? So I pull up and I have the sigh. So this will get me in Ken's good graces, I think.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that I, awakened to sexuality apparently by introducing him to Karen. He's gonna have this thing for redheads for the rest of his life. So.
Oh, you're not.
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So I get home, get into the house. Is everyone home?
Yes.
Oh, finally. Okay, good. Hey, what were you guys doing today?
So your dad's like, we just fancied a little drive, so we drove out to Malibu and went to
what the heck?
Sea Lion for some food.
What the heck? Why didn't you wake me up?
Hey, I heard the door close at 4 a.m. I didn't want to rast you out of bed. Hey, it's okay though.
So
it's
is Ken around? Is Ken around?
You know, you're a grown up. Yeah, he's around.
Is he just like?
Yeah, he's he is kind of like he's just watching TV, but he's just being kind of quiet, you know. But you know, there's good smells in the house. Dinner is
What's she making?
being prepared. I don't know. I can't answer that question in real life.
Now he's the walking stereotype.
Frozen pizza with frozen meatballs on it.
No. Probably some salmon or something.
Oh yeah, sure. A fish dish of some sort.
So I'm like, all right, Dad, like, fine. Just wake me up next time.
Okay, but I'm not going to hear any complaints about you being tired. If I'm going
I can't promise that.
If I'm going to wake you up, then I want you on board. And,
I can't promise that, so I walk away. So I go to Ken, where Ken is. Where is he on the couch?
Yeah, he's in the.
Is he like
sitting
stretched
room.
out, or is he like?
He's sideways on the couch. Yeah.
So I plop down right next to him.
All right.
Like too close.
Yeah.
To fuck him.
All right.
Hey, Ken.
He's like, hey.
So.
He doesn't seem bugged.
Yeah.
You know, he's just like, hey.
So, did you have fun last night?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh my god. I'm just shaking my head. So what's he watching?
He's watching the Weather Channel.
What?
Yeah.
Huh. It's pretty good weather, eh?
Oh, yeah, I was just flipping channels.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm good.
What happened to that flyer you got last night?
I threw it away, I guess.
Alright, you don't deserve this, but... Actually, let's go up to your room really quick.
Why?
I just want to show you something.
All
Alright, so we head up. We'll be right down. So, go into his room.
Yep.
I look around the room. Anything weird out of place?
No.
It's clean as a bean.
No, it's messy, but
Oh, he's clean as a bean.
yeah.
All right, Ken. So I close the door.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta talk.
What?
Last night was a weird night. It's not usual, and it's not like it's gonna happen again. Just telling you right now. Now, I'm gonna tell you some things, and you have to promise you won't tell Mom and Dad about this.
Okay.
So you're all up into my business about why I'm acting so weird.
I don't really care anymore. It's up to you. You can act however you want.
So I'm a little hurt by that.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
What the hell, Dick?
All right. Well, I mentioned that I was picking up from where Baba left off.
Yeah.
And Baba was doing some pretty crazy stuff without us knowing about it.
Like what?
She was like a monster hunter.
Yeah, right.
All right, we're going into my room right now.
What?
Come on. No. Okay, sorry. Wait, rewind. I pull the mirror out of my backpack.
Oh, shit. All right.
This was Baba's.
Okay.
So I sit on the bed. I sit right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
We both look in the mirror.
Yep. He's a werewolf. No.
He's some other kind of demon. He's a witch. Ken's a witch.
Yeah, he's wearing a conical black hat in the mirror's reflection.
All right. So we're looking in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Baba.
All right, so you have to spend a willpower.
All right. I don't have any.
Zing. Oh, wait. I should be nice. It's the beginning of a new story, so you're in full willpower.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that hard for you?
I just like the idea of nothing happening.
I don't.
Aw, all right.
trying to convince my brother to stay away from Karen.
All right. So you spend willpower?
Yes.
Okay.
Baba.
So the mirror clouds up. Your reflections are obscured. And then you see out of the mists, your grandmother's face emerges. And Ken's like, what? And he kind of like, scoots back a few inches. What the hell?
Baba.
Hello, Amy.
Hi.
Is that Ken? Oh, Ken. Come closer. Let me get a look at you. He's like, oh, you're dead. What? So he's like kind of freaking out, And she said,
I put an arm around him.
yeah. He's like, what? And she says, no, it's okay, Ken. I'm here. I did pass on, but I'm here always. And so he's just kind of like crying, there's tears going down his cheeks.
I hold him tighter. Baba's here to protect us. And she did some crazy stuff when she was alive. What does she do when I say that?
She just smiles a little bit. And she smiles and she nods. And she says, I can't stay long, Amy. Is there any question you needed answered?
Well, you used to hunt monsters, right?
Yes.
And you did it a lot.
Yes. That's right.
All right, I'll let you go.
Okay. Bye, Ken. Bye.
Oh, so I hug him.
So she fades back in the mist, and then you can see her two reflections again, and he's all
Put the mirror back into
teared
the
up.
bag.
Okay.
Ken, I'm serious. I'm telling the truth.
So he says, I believe you.
Okay, you cannot tell Mom and Dad about this.
Why not?
They just can't know about it. She kept that secret from them for a reason.
Okay.
And the reason we went to that thing last night is because I'm in the process of hunting possibly Karen. She's a vampire.
No way.
Did you notice anything weird about how she was with you? Aside from the fact that she was like all up in your business and you're like 13 years old.
He's kind of blushing, He's just like, oh, no.
Didn't her hands feel cold?
No, they felt so warm.
What? Oh, shoot. Okay. So
Choking on my own rage over here.
I am. Her hands were warm?
So warm.
Okay. Try to forget about that.
Please, God, put it out of your head.
For the love of God. But Kent, really? Because they were cold when she touched me.
I just remember... It kind of trails off.
All right, whatever, dude. I don't want to know your innermost memories about that night. What I'm telling you right now is you need to just...
I didn't come here for your inner monologue.
No. So just please keep your distance. And again, I'm not bringing you over there again. But just for your own safety.
But what about you? Shouldn't I be worried about you?
Well, you can do whatever you want. But I'll be fine. I promise. But there's some crazy shit in this world, and I know just telling you this much is worrisome, but I just felt I owed it to you to know why we were there. Because we never do stuff like that. I don't hang out with nerds.
So he kind of laughs in spite of himself. And don't you have a present for him?
I do, but I don't want it to seem like it's a bribe.
Oh, okay. All right, so he nods and he says, okay. All right.
All right, well, all right, let's go downstairs.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to show in front of the parents.
Oh, I get to
So,
get some points.
yeah. So, we're coming down the stairs into the kitchen. So, Ken, I heard you wanted to start taking some classes to learn how to use size.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I mean, you know.
So I pull out of my backpack the size.
What?
These are for you.
Ching.
But you have to take classes with Mr. Tanzarian.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome. God, that distracts him from Karen. But I log away the mental note that her hands were warm when she touched him.
Yes, the mental notes are stacking. So he runs off to show off the sigh.
No, it's in front of the parents.
Oh, you did
We were
it in front
the
of
kitchen.
them.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was as you were coming downstairs.
My mom and dad are in the kitchen. They're cooking and stuff.
All right. So yeah, you hand him the sigh.
Is that his special?
That's his cue.
His special cue.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, you better get good at those, kid, because then I can take you out on
Yeah, that's right.
some
Well,
missions.
that'd be cool if you guys teamed up as like a
Brother, sister.
sibling act.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Very cool.
All right.
All right.
So we sit down, have a nice family dinner. Mm-hmm. Yay.
Okay. Yeah. So it is a nice dinner.
Sunday night.
Afterwards, wait, is it Sunday? I thought it was Saturday.
Oh no, it's Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday night.
Afterwards is you're helping your mom clear the dishes because that's how it goes.
What?
In this household, in a lot of households, it's true.
Go on.
So as you're helping her clear the dishes, she kind of takes you aside in the kitchen and she says, "Amy, I want to really thank you for that present that you gave Ken.
Why?
It really seemed to bring him out of some, he was really in a funk all day, and that's actually why we went out, is because he was just really moping around this morning and didn't look very well, and I was worried about him, so I thought maybe we could cheer him up, go to the beach, and it didn't really do anything. And I was actually going to talk to you about it, but he seems to be in a much better mood now, so thank you. That was really good. I don't know if you intended it that way, but that was really good timing.
Well, no,
Hand me your guilty card, by the way, and take a beat for that.
Okay. We were up late last night. Wait, physical or regular?
Practical, you mean?
Practical?
No, regular. Regular.
Well, we were up pretty late last night. Maybe that's why he was kind of slow.
Well, I thought that at first, but as the day went on, it seemed to get even more pronounced. But anyway, I don't know. He's 13. You were pretty moody when you were 13. So.
I'm pretty moody now.
Freeze frame. All right, so.
Now I'm wondering why his mood was so bad.
Find out why Ken's mood was so bad. She seems to be writing.
Okay.
All right.
So, week starts Sunday.
What are your
We're not
plans?
going day by day here.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Oh, you want to wait until Karen's. Okay.
That's my aspiration, get closer to Karen.
All right.
So
you go through the week.
I'm going to go through the week, going to school. We're at midterms, studying, going to work, practicing with my boken. And really excited about those boken. Those are going to be pretty cool. One of my free days, so actually the Friday, I don't have any classes.
Okay.
So, and I don't have work.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down to Little Tokyo.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to one of the shops that my mom would go. Oh no, the apartment of one of my grandmother's friends.
Okay.
It's one of Baba's friends who she was very close to. Wait, let me think. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Getting ahead of myself here.
No problem.
All right, I'm going to go to Little Tokyo. I'm going to go to one of the little parks.
Okay.
A little plaza.
Okay.
And I'm going to hang out with the mirror and just look around.
Yeah. All right. You can make another
danger.
roll.
Okay.
Danger sense, wits, and composure.
How can I get rid of shaken?
What does it say?
Oh, we already read it.
Oh, right. You have to voluntarily fail.
The fear might hinder me. Those wolves were scary. So I want to get rid of that fucking card.
All
Sorry.
right. Yeah, no, it's fine. So
Oops, I failed. So I look in the mirror, and if I would have seen anything, I don't see anything.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. So take another beat.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. So I don't see anything. I'm just like, it must have been just a weird anomaly. So I think.
I mean, if you sit in the Glendale Gallery long enough, you will start hallucinating. Fact.
So I'm going to go up to Baba's friend, whose name is Amy.
Well, who is this? Sorry, who is this person?
It's an elderly lady, just like Baba.
But what does she do?
Well,
Does she just live there?
She lives there. She lives there. She's a retired teacher. She's one of Baba's friends.
Okay.
But I never really knew why they were friends.
Right. Okay. So you just know her as Miss Oharu.
Okay.
How about that?
All right. It's not Mrs.
No.
It's Ms.
Miss.
Miss.
Yeah.
Miss Oharu.
Yeah.
She's like in her 80s.
Old school. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Oharu. So I'm gonna go to her apartment.
Yeah.
And hope she's there.
Okay. So you go to the apartment complex she lives in. You see her. You know where her balcony is. It's got this full flower bed. That's full of all these spring flowers. Whatever.
Yeah, it's April.
Spring flowers are.
Spring flowers.
Spring flowers, such as
what? What's a spring flower?
like a flower that blooms in the spring.
Yeah, like a daffodil.
Sure, daffodils. There
bulbs,
we go.
tulips.
Right,
Daffodils,
tulips. Yeah.
irises.
There we go.
All right.
And yeah, so it's quite a colorful panoply. And so looks like she's still alive. Anyway, you go up the stairs, you ring a bell. A couple minutes pass, door opens, and there's Miss Oharu looking about as you remember her. And she's like, "Is that Amy Patterson?"
Yes.
Well, my goodness. Please come in. Come in. I was just making some tea.
Oh, nice. So I join her. Thank you for seeing me.
Of course. I suppose the last time we saw each other was at your grandmother's funeral.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm well enough. When you get to be my age, is a dozen small things that keep you occupied.
Yeah.
But nothing serious, thankfully.
Okay. So while she's in the kitchen, I'm going to sneak the mirror out.
All right.
To see if I can see anything. Yeah. See if I can see anything.
Look.
Yeah.
So you see a reflection of Miss Oharu in the kitchen.
I cram it back into my backpack. Thank you for this tea.
Yeah,
it
she
smells
comes
so
out,
good.
the little tea service, and says, "Sorry, I don't have any cakes or cookies to go with it."
Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
All right. So she sits down on the plastic-covered sofa next to you. Well, what can I do for you? What brings you to my little apartment?
Well,
I know you didn't just come by for conversation.
Well,
no offense.
No, but I just miss Baba a lot, and I know you two are very good friends.
We were.
So I'm gonna bring the mirror out.
Oh, okay. All right.
And say, Baba left this to me.
Oh, so she takes it, kind of looking at it, flipping it over. Looks like an old Chinese mirror.
Yeah.
She never showed me this.
Oh. Well, I just thought.
Bye.
Yeah. So much for that. Okay. Yeah, it was just something that she left to me, and I was just curious if you knew anything about it.
No, I'm sorry, I don't. It's quite lovely, though.
Yeah. So I put it back in my bag.
All right.
What's going on?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
You sip your tea.
Yeah, we just have small talk and then I leave.
All right.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
You said I have contacts in Little Tokyo.
Well, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone who can tell me, like I mentioned before, anyone who could tell me, like, in Little Tokyo, like, what's going on. Someone who knows about the monsters in that area, someone who knows that there are vampires happening that are coming, that are encroaching and trying to take over the turf.
Let's talk about contacts. Let's talk about what contacts do.
You seem to agree with me when I mentioned all of that a couple sessions ago.
You were talking about having contacts, but you weren't talking about people who could like help you find monsters.
No, not find. I'm not saying find, but just have their finger on the pulse of what's happening in the community.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So how about while you're having tea, Miss Oharu spills the tea on any number of different things that are going on around Little Tokyo. Like, oh, did you hear about so-and-so? Did you hear about such and such? So-and-so and so-and-so are doing such and such, etc.
Okay.
I mean, she's obviously connected.
Right.
She's very well connected.
It's not about finding monsters, it's just finding about weird stuff that's happened.
Right.
If somebody's disappeared or, stuff like that.
The thing with a contact is that it's like you come to them with a specific thing. You're like, I'm going to go to Miss Oharu because I want to find out blah, you know. Or I just want to make sure everything's going okay. You know.
Okay.
Let me just pull this thing up here. Okay, so here we go. So contacts provide your character with information. Each dot in this merit represents a sphere or organization which the character can garner information. So in this case would be Little Tokyo. Okay. You know, that would be the sphere. And then for each additional dot you can add other things. Okay. Contacts do not provide services, only information. This may be face-to-face, email, telephone, even by
Telegram.
Seance.
In
some strange circumstances.
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
All right. So garnering information via contacts requires a manipulation plus a social skill roll, depending on the method the character uses and the relationship between the characters. The character should have a bonus, or a storyteller should give a bonus or penalty dependent on how relevant the information is to that particular contact, whether accessing the information is dangerous, and if the character has maintained good relations or done favors for the contact. So this visit could just count as like keeping your crumpets buttered, so to speak. Modifiers can range from -3 to +3. One use of contact is to dig dirt on another character. A contact can find another character's social merits and any relevant conditions. Embarrassing secret is a prime example. Character can have more than 5 contacts, but the merits rating is limited to 5. Blah blah blah. All right. So anyway, if you want to, you have to, it's to get a specific bit of information, and you have to roll for it.
All right. So I have to roll manipulation
plus a social skill. What are you trying to find out?
Just what's going on. I mean, what's happening?
Well, something general like that. I don't think there's really need for a roll. Things seem okay. I mean, the gossip is very low key. There haven't been any disappearances. Which Leon says always the smoke leading to the fire. So no strange disappearances, no great upsets of any sort. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Miss Oharu, just know that I'm here. So if you need to call on me for any reason, just like you would for my Baba, just call me.
That's very nice, dear. I will keep that in mind.
Okay. So I give her my phone number and I put it on her refrigerator.
All right.
Thank you so much.
There's a photo of her and Baba on the fridge.
I kind of stare at it and my eyes kind of well up.
Yeah.
So, thanks so much.
So she gives you a little hug on your way out the door.
Okay, so.
sweetly crimsons your bottom as you head out.
No.
And, no.
What the hell? All right. So, I'm going to go back to one of the little plazas and use the mirror to see if I can see anything.
All right. Right. So, wits plus composure plus danger sense. Mm-hmm.
4.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh. All right. So, all right. So you hang out there for a little while, just watching people go by. As the sun is beginning to set, shadows are growing long in the plaza, and you see a reflection of somebody kind of walking under a gallery overhang in the shadows. And they're walking, again, like kind of in your direction, but they're sort of keeping to the overhang. And so, like, you would expect to see them pass you, you know, but you don't.
So I turn to look.
You don't see anything.
Okay, keep my eye on the mirror.
You look back in the mirror and you can see them walking past.
What do they look like? Just a shadow?
No, just a person.
A person? I'm going to follow.
Okay. Well, let's see. So you'd have to follow them using the mirror in order to keep an eye on them. Okay, so for that, I think we're going to need a roll. And I think it is going to be something along the lines of stealth, right? I think.
Yeah.
You're trying to be stealthy.
Moving quietly.
And I guess dexterity, right? But since you're using this mirror in this like kind of obvious fashion, we'll do a penalty minus 2 dice to the pool.
Okay. 2.
Wow. Okay. Very good. So, so you're just walking with this mirror sort of tucked up casually under your arm so that you can keep kind of glancing down at it, and you follow them without them appearing to notice you. They walk down a breezeway out into a sidewalk. They stand there. You know, they're wearing like a black trench coat. It's a man. So he's wearing a black trench coat. His head is a cue ball, you know, perfectly shaven, clean. He has a little like Anton LaVey style goatee, you know, and these, you know, little like perfectly circular sunglasses,
right?
You know, and you know, he's under his trench coat. You can see pointy-toed boots with silver buckles, and he's got like a ring on every single finger, you know, and he steps to the edge of the curb and puts his hand out, and a taxi pulls up, which is kind of weird because there aren't a lot of taxis in LA. They're just driving around.
Does the taxi appear in real life?
Oh yeah. And you can see him now in real life too. Now that he's not in the shadows anymore.
I'm gonna put the mirror away.
Okay, so he gets in the taxi and drives off.
Oh shit, that's weird.
That's some weird shit, man.
Guy gets into a taxi and I got nothing.
Just says Gypsy Cab Company on the side. Looks all beat up.
All right, I'm gonna walk back to my car.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if Amy has any other friends that she would spend time with.
Well, I think that it helps explain why Dawn's death hit her so hard. She was my only friend.
She's a friendless sort of a woman.
Yes. No, but obviously you don't form deep friendships very easily, so I should say. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Dalton's grave.
Okay. I thought you said Dalton's grave at first. I was like,
Dalton.
Dalton from Roadhouse? He died?
course not.
No.
Never.
Death don't hurt.
Oh my God.
That's what his
Death don't kill.
Death don't kill. Yeah, his tombstone says pain don't hurt and death don't kill.
R.I.P. No, I said Don's grave.
Don's grave,
Going
yes.
to Don's grave.
All right.
I'm going to get some flowers.
So it's going to be nighttime by the time you get there.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm going to Don's grave.
You're going to Don's grave.
Spooky, ooky graveyard.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So I'm going to walk up to her grave.
It's just forest lawn. It's not that spooky.
I know, it's not. No, but you said it's spooky ooky because
That's true, in the world of darkness.
There's
Right,
like
so there's like weeping angels and
different obelisks,
cherubs and
whatever they're called.
obelisks.
Obelisks and stuff. So I'm going to bring her some flowers.
Okay.
I'm going to just stare at her gravestone. Like, I will avenge you, John.
The Demon's Mirror will be back after these commercials.
So if that's the case, I roll up to Carrot to Mr. Splack's
I was wondering.
show.
All right. So you're killing time until Mr. Splack's show.
Basically,
All right.
going to cemeteries, visiting old ladies.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Amy does. But I'm going to just say right now, what?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
It was like typical lesbian drama.
Oh my God. Oh, should we mention our stamp of approval?
No, it's okay.
All right.
So anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the studio.
Okay.
I made sure to look really nice.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I want to make some effort to look kind of cute.
Yep.
And it's just me with my backpack. I got to figure out what this backpack looks like.
You
so I can
do.
visualize it a
This
little
is the
bit.
equivalent of Aaron's shades.
Yeah.
This is your iconic signature piece of equipment. So,
but I have some Boken in there.
you do indeed.
For real.
Yeah.
And it's just hanging out in my backpack.
Okay.
I have the mirror with me as well.
Right. So you get to the KTLA studios. You get in line.
Are there more people in line this time?
It's about the same.
Not that many people.
Like I said, it's a small theater, a small studio.
All right.
Sound stage. All that stuff.
There you go.
All those things together.
Yeah, combined.
Yes.
So I'm in line.
Yep.
Did I see anybody from last week?
The trio, the fan club trio are there. A couple other faces you recognize, you know.
So I'm gonna walk up. Hey.
It's like, oh, we didn't think you'd be back.
Yeah, it was really fun last time, so
Was it though? Was it really?
I don't know how to answer that.
We're just kidding. Glad to have you back.
How is your... So do they have new pictures of Karen
No.
to sign? It's a monthly thing.
Yeah, it's a month.
Okay. What? Wait, did you say what? What did you say?
Sorry, it's miles away.
Yeah.
No, they're just saying glad to have you back.
Oh, thanks.
They're just joking.
Oh,
They're just joking on you.
good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So how was your week?
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, small talk.
All right. What do you guys do, like, job-wise? Like, I work at a bookstore, you know.
That must be interesting.
Nah,
You get to read all day.
No. No, I'm usually putting books away and dealing with stupid questions.
Like whether I get to read all day.
Yeah.
Zing. Yeah, so they tell you about what they're doing. One of them's in high school.
Yeah, she's probably going to graduate early.
One of them is...
I don't know what Trisha does.
I don't either. It's not on the wiki.
She's,
Probably just works on like menial minimum wage job. Right?
No.
No? Okay.
not necessarily. I think she's training to become a mortician.
Oh, okay. Sure.
She's in
That
school.
makes sense.
And
Okay.
then Strickland works, or he's at Caltech.
He's at Cal, so he's in college.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I gotta get this wiki updated.
I know, it's bad.
And
I like the idea of having alternative definition of
Aaron Evans.
Aaron and Karen.
Karen, yeah.
From Amy's perspective.
Yeah, I should let you write them, actually.
Yeah.
Write the bios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool. Alrighty. So, so you make some small talks and whatnot, and then, doors open.
Okay,
File
here we
in.
go.
You want to get a spot in the front again?
Yeah.
All right.
I want her to see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, God. What am I doing?
So you
All
said
right.
you were looking nice?
Yeah.
In what way?
So I'm wearing like...
I gotta know if you're Karen's type.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who her type is. I'm wearing like... I'm just wearing a little black dress.
Sure.
Combat boots.
Fishnets?
Yeah, fishnets.
Yeah.
Trying to just fit in.
Uh-huh.
I probably look awkward though.
Yeah.
I have like a little red headband in my hair.
Okay.
And that's
For
it.
that extra splash of color.
Yeah, red. So,
Red fishnets?
no.
To go with the red headband?
No, I'm not that colorful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, yep.
Actually, no. A red, like, plastic beret. Like the kids,
Yeah.
like the little girl berets. So I have some of those different
Okay.
colors, so I use some red ones.
Little red beret. Alright, so...
These goddamn song parodies. Jesus. I love you, but
But God almighty.
it's to be a brain disorder of some kind.
Brain disorder. Baby, you hold too much hair. Alright, so... Yeah, double
You know,
down.
you don't hold enough hair.
Yeah, right. No, but that's what's remarkable about it. It's a little red beret, but it still
Okay,
holds.
I don't
a lot of hair.
need to know. I don't need to know the backstory of this song. All right.
All right, so
Up in the front.
up in the front, so Karen comes out.
Oh my God. So
unlike-
when I see her, am I
Yeah.
stricken like, oh?
Well, she didn't.
She's in her Mistress Black.
She's in her
mode.
Mrs. Black.
Mrs. Black.
Mrs. Black. That's Mrs. Black to you. She's in her Mistress Black
Right.
costume.
Yeah.
She didn't work any mojo on you, did she? Or did she?
I don't think so.
No, she didn't. No.
Mojo.
Yeah. Like, you know.
Like she did on
powers. Yeah.
Oh no.
I think she did like an impress.
Does that fade
Power.
over time?
Well, like I'm gonna tell you. Anyway.
All right.
So, yeah, I think she did like her impress power on you just to kind of cow you a little bit, but she didn't do her
Full.
full I get so emotional thing.
Oh
so
man.
anyway,
What do you mean I get so emotional?
it's called emotions or something like that, or what is it called? Dread power, emotion. It's called emotion.
No.
What's it called? It is called ecstasy. I knew it was an E word.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, but she comes out. She's, Mistress Black.
Are they handing out flyers again of her supplements?
Yes, but she doesn't give a talk this time.
Okay.
There's
so she
just
just
flyers
is it
going
a
around.
better flyer than?
No, it's the same one.
Oh man. So I take one and I'm just staring at it. Like, what the hell?
And so she, does her little spiel at the beginning, cracking a bunch of bad puns, song parodies, etc., and then introduces tonight's
What is it?
feature film.
What is it?
It is The Fearless Vampire Killers, or pardon me, but your teeth are in my neck.
What? What's the name of it?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a trailer for it?
Oh, probably.
Oh, find it.
All right, so we just watched the trailer. Would not be. It's almost all sound effects, so wouldn't
Yeah,
be
but the
really
first,
good
well,
for-
we might do a little bit.
I'll put a little tagger on the end.
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, it's a comedic vampire hunter film.
Where the hunters look like doofs, right?
Yeah. The hunters are a couple of bumbling oafs.
I can't help but feel personally attacked. Feeling very attacked right now,
Feeling very attacked right now.
but I'm trying to maintain my calm.
All right. So, anyway, you watch the movie. There you go.
So people are milling around after.
Yep. Usual.
So I'm gonna go up to Karen. What am I doing?
Here you go. All right. So she, she's just talking to a couple folks, and she sees you coming over, and she's like, "Oh, hello. Amy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came back.
Yeah, I just thought, why not?
Where is your darling little brother? She's kind of like looking around.
Oh, no. He's at home.
Oh,
Yeah, he was busy. He has some things that he's working on, so.
I'll bet he does.
Yeah, he's busy with various things. But he had a really fun time last week.
I know he did.
What?
So, what can I do for you this week?
Oh, nothing. I said I would come back, so, I just thought I would.
And I'm so glad you did. Well, she, diverts her attention momentarily to, the stage manager's coming over and has a few words with him.
Her.
Fine.
She has a few words with him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, huh?
What? And,
What's happening?
and then she's like, turns back to you. I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
Oh, I just was saying that I, wanted to come by again and just check out your show, and you just said you wanted me to come back, so I did.
Indeed.
But she likes to hear that.
Yeah, exactly.
You told me to do something, and I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think Amy's necessarily thinking that would work. She's just kind of being matter of fact, well, you told me to, so here I am.
All right. So, all right. So let's see here. Let's go back to our social things here. So you have one failed roll under your belt, unfortunately.
What? Wait, what?
You failed the roll with the fan club. So
when did I fail that?
last time.
Well, what do you mean last time?
When you were first doing your social maneuvering.
Right.
Your initial attempt.
Yeah, because I can't use the fan club.
Yeah.
I'm not going to work. It's not going to work.
Right.
So I have to go straight to Karen.
Exactly. But you only arrived at that conclusion after you made a roll.
Right, okay.
Failed it.
Okay.
So, but you do have, let's see, you did get through 2 doors. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that leaves 4.
Mm-hmm. 4 left.
4 remaining. You have an excellent impression with her, which means that your time interval is 1 hour.
Okay.
So if you spend, and then if you get an extreme success, that counts as 2 doors. So you would have to spend between 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm willing
Mano a mano.
I'm willing to.
With Karen.
It's so dangerous. She could fucking kill me,
Oh, yeah. Quite easily. As we found out. With previous storyteller characters.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
But Amy doesn't know that.
No.
She doesn't know anything about Karen. She's just trying to understand who she is.
Yeah.
And what's her connection to Aaron.
Right.
Yeah. So Amy's in. I mean, she's told Dawn that she was gonna, I will avenge you. I will find out what happened to you. And if Karen has a link to that, then she has to pursue it.
Yep. That is true.
What? What do you... What?
Well, it says here, if your character knows her subject's vice, she can use it to influence the interaction. When presenting an offer that tempts that vice, move the interaction 1 step up on the chart, meaning it would go from excellent to perfect, meaning that the time per roll would be 1 turn.
I don't know Karen's vice or virtue.
You don't, but you know that she's a vampire.
I don't, for sure.
Oh, there's one way to find out. There's a little
bit of denial.
Yeah. There's a way to find that out. And I got this mental image of trying to milk her for information. If you could do one door per turn while she's feeding on you, then you could maybe get away with it. You know what I mean?
I don't know that she is one.
Well, no.
There's a dance there.
There's a dance there, and that could be the next door. That could be the next roll. Is offering,
what?
a throbbing artery. which would then...
How would I even know to do that? Like...
You know what a vampire is.
I do, but...
And Leon told you that merely getting bitten by one isn't enough to turn you.
Right.
So...
Karen has like... Okay, I don't know this.
Yeah. You don't know the extent of her powers, but you suspect she's a vampire. The easiest way to find out she's a vampire is to say...
So how do I even offer that?
So that would be a 1 hour period.
Oh my God. Okay. Let me think.
Yeah. I'm just throwing these out.
No, these are good ideas,
Yeah.
and usually I'm usually full of some really good ideas, but for some reason my brain's like failing me.
Well, it is late.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna have like a party tonight?
Oh, of course, every Friday.
Okay. Well, maybe I should, if you'll have me.
Oh, I'll have you.
Okay. This is very confusing for Amy. This is confusing. Like, she is, like, kind of like...
I think she's coming on to me.
I know.
Sure, I'm flattered. Maybe even a little curious.
No, she's not curious. She knows what she's just like, like...
Yeah.
Like, no one's ever...
Yeah.
paid her that kind of attention.
Right.
So it's a little overwhelming. I'm just like, whoa. Because she tries to avoid all that kind of stuff as much as possible.
Yeah.
So Amy's like taken aback by that.
Okay.
Like, okay.
So she says, So what role?
Oh God, my poor characters. I'm thinking of Erin too. Karen's the worst. I'm getting close to wanting to see her dead.
See, this is an argument in favor of the old World of Darkness system. Karen is the exclusive creation of you taking the infamous sire flaw.
I know.
And Chronicles of Darkness doesn't have flaws. And so if you had made Erin in the Chronicles of Darkness system, you wouldn't have taken infamous sire, and we would have never had this rich bounty that keeps on giving from its ample bosom, its ample undead bosom. Dripping down and feeding us for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The blood running off the bosom.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes. All right. So,
okay. So
anyway,
isn't that amazing?
It is.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I do like systems that have flaws or disadvantaged systems.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, yeah, they're open to munchkinning, and
but Infertile Vitae, like there's so many things that created that narrative to make it as compelling as it was for me and you, I guess.
Exactly.
All right, so.
Yeah.
So Amy's taken aback, is turned on, like, oh my God, like this woman, like if there's any idea that, like, I'm not a lesbian or I am bisexual or what am I, but it's like, no, I'm really into women. Like, this is everything. This is like everything.
This is like some morning zoo show, and some dude's back there with the soundboard hitting all the air horn and car horn.
Oh,
yeah. You know, just all the ha-cha-cha and like all the hubba.
Yeah. So if there's any lingering doubts, I think they've been completely brushed away.
Oh, good. So your sexual awakening came at the hands of a vampire. That's perfectly...
It's Chronicles of Darkness.
Oh. All right. So let's see. So what are we going to use? What are we going to use for this first door roll? This would be the roll where you're trying to kind of get some FaceTime with her. And
so this will be like, so can we move it, like, so cut to we're at the party?
Well, what I was wondering is this even something you could do in the studio where you can kind of get in her car with her?
Oh my God!
Do you
in
want
her limo?
Yeah. Do you want to go that far?
I need my vehicle.
You need your vehicle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
She's really like kind of like, oh, getting swept away, but like no, like I'll bring my so why don't we role play it out?
Okay. Right. So she says I'll have you.
And Amy's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little awkward.
All right.
Okay. Well, so I'll meet you at your place.
I'll see you there.
Okay.
And so she just turns away and immediately starts.
So then I thought she'd offer like, oh, well, you can come in my ride if you wanna ride.
Well, no, you haven't made any rolls.
No. Wait. Okay, maybe I'm confused.
Okay.
I thought you were saying that Karen would take Amy to her house.
Well, I was thinking, do you want to make a roll for that? If that was like a tactic on your part, if you wanted to make a roll.
No,
for that.
I was thinking Karen's tactics.
Try it. Oh no, Karen. You know Karen. She always plays it cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just whether you wanted to try and like.
No, I don't navigate
hey,
that. No, no, it's fine. Okay,
right.
All right. So she turns.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I kind of stare at her as she's walking away.
Yep.
Like, what the hell?
Okay.
It's just so weird.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna just kind of like I'm feeling completely overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go to my vehicle and drive over to Karen's place.
All right. So you get back over there. The gates are open this time. Mm-hmm. And so there's some cars outside and so forth. It's pretty much as you remember from last week. And you head up the drive. Mm-hmm. You park your car on the street, head up the drive. Nobody's following you this time.
Yeah.
And
I kind of pause like before I get out of the vehicle. Like this could be. See, hey, if we were doing the other system, it'd be like death. Death. I may meet you tonight. So just remember, like all the things you had to kind of make peace with death, like before you went off to do.
The preparation system and all that. Yeah.
Like I may meet my maker.
Yeah.
I will be with you soon, Baba. Right. So I look in the mirror before I go in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I say, Baba, I'm gonna really need your help tonight.
Okay.
Just letting you know that.
Mm-hmm. You feel that she's with you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna put the mirror back in the backpack.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Put everything in my backpack.
Yep.
And head into the house.
Okay.
Trying to pretend that I'm not like this stoic, damaged kind of, or I would say distraught person. Trying to be somewhat sociable.
Okay. Yeah.
And so just talking to people. And is there food or water?
Actually. Not get ahead of ourselves here.
Oh, okay.
So you head in. Mm-hmm. There's some people milling about, and you see.
Oh, they search your bags too, don't they?
Yeah, you might want to leave your bag in the car.
Okay, I do.
Okay. I mean, it'd be kind of weird to walk into a party with a backpack over your back.
She's a dorky jock.
Yes.
She's not necessarily a cool jock.
No.
But yeah, okay, so everything gets left in the bag.
Yeah, but it is in your car. It's nearby if you need to make a run for it. So
it's going to be no use to me if I have some vampire woman on top of me and I want to stake her. Can you imagine? Okay, never mind. Go on.
So you start heading up into the house. You can see the glowing lights within, people in there laughing and talking.
Mm-hmm. Is there music this time?
You hear a slight bass line playing, but Carl is there.
Oh.
And he says, Miss Amy.
Hi, Carl?
Yes.
Was it? Oh,
yes.
Hi, you seem a little less stressed than you were last week.
Oh, yes. yes. Things are going along very well indeed.
Oh, good.
So I've been asked to take you up the stairs to the upstairs.
What?
If that is okay.
Okay. So I go. Oh my god, my stomach is churning right now. Just like Amy's stomach is churning as she goes up those stairs with Carl.
Oh yes, method role playing.
God.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
So
I'm gonna calm down. Walking up the stairs.
Yep. So you head up the stairs, and as you're heading up the bass fades away, but then sort of incongruously you hear like some weird, gramophone music playing, and you enter this like upper gallery that has red velvet appointments and like dark wood, lots of dark wood, and there's this like life-size oil portrait of Mistress Black but not in her stage costume. Karen,
Lily.
Right.
From what era?
Well, no, it's contemporary.
Oh.
Yeah.
She had a painting done again. Where'd she get these albums from? Sorry, this is out of character. Do not give me that condition card. Oh my god.
Breaking the fourth wall.
She's like a phoenix. Terrifying. I'm sorry, I'm just so scared right now. Aaron is such a dummy. Like, he had no idea. But Amy knows what she is.
Yeah.
And is terrified.
Yeah.
But trying to be brave.
Yep.
But also very turned on.
Wow, that is a salad bowl of emotions. That is a tossed salad.
Oh, God.
If you're lucky. Alright, so...
So I'm hearing this music. It's really old.
Yeah.
What is this?
Weird vintage
It just
music.
makes it eerie. There's an oil painting of...
So it's a life-size oil painting in like a gilded frame with a little brass light fixture over it, casting light down on it. It's set into this sort of recessed alcove.
What is she wearing?
She's just wearing this very clingy, blood red, floor-length dress.
Oh my god.
And she's standing there with like one hand on her hip and then the other hand resting on the head of this black wolf.
And so what's coming back into my mind is Leon being like, they really get off on this persona, like this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, Leon. If only could see what I was seeing right now. All right, so I just am like,
yep. So you sort of pause at
the painting.
Yeah.
Because it's also very tittillating. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
So
let's call him Werner.
That's the name of your vampire character from Giovanni
That's
Chronicles.
right. Yeah, that's right.
All right. So
Carl. Carl sort of is standing there like, and they're like, oh, yeah. So then he leads you across the gallery. So on the opposite side of the gallery is a set of double doors.
Oh my god.
And he opens the doors and sends them opening on well-oiled hinges, and then steps back, and indicates, and he says, she's just through there. And you can see this shaft of light kind of spilling across this darkened room.
So I look up at him and I'm like, just for me?
He just nods.
So I just walk in.
All right.
So I'm looking around the room for anything that could resemble a weapon.
Strangely, there's a rack of sharpened stakes right next to it.
Kinky.
Yeah, she's into stake edging.
Well, ever since she got staked, I
drive
don't
it
know.
a little further into the chest.
Oh god.
Anyway.
So
you're looking around for
anything that looks like a blunt object.
All right, so that would be a weaponry plus intelligence roll. Or actually, let's say composure. Or wits, even better. Wits plus weaponry.
Can I use danger sense? No,
not in this case.
One. Damn.
Okay.
The room is probably so dark too.
It's a very dark room, but there is a large marble fireplace, and it has a poker set. So they're not wooden, but you can grab a poker, fireplace poker
if I need to.
Yeah.
So just kind of stare at that.
Yeah.
Is there a fire? There's no fire.
There's no fire, no.
So it's like, And so I head toward the light.
Okay, so you can see that there's like this kind of walk-in closet area and then light coming through from a door on the far end of it. So you pass through this walk-in closet, which is massive, and it's
My
just
stomach is churning right now.
and you can just see all these dresses and you know wardrobes and
Are there any
whatnot.
other pictures of her or?
It was too dark, you know. But like you know, shoe racks and shoe racks and shoe racks, you know, and then the music is coming from in this room.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. So.
Oh, go on. No, go on.
Okay.
Go on.
So the door is like kind of half open, and you can smell like bathroom products, or bath products, I should say.
Like bubble bath?
Bubble bath or bath salts.
Soap or salt?
Salts and soaps. Yeah.
Okay. What does it smell like?
Nice.
But like what?
Pleasant.
Is it like more fruity smelling, flowery smelling?
It's more like
musky smelling.
Sandalwood, you know.
Okay. So,
right.
Yeah.
Savory,
resinous,
I guess.
Yeah. Resinous.
Resinous, I suppose.
Sandalwood. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's not too cloying or anything, you know.
Like frankincense.
Right. Yeah. Myrrh. Yeah. So.
Woodsy.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So I walk in.
Okay.
I knock. Hello.
Come in.
This better not be Amy's last episode.
Hello, listeners. A short preamble before we begin.
I'm really getting close to crying again.
Oh no! Excellent. I know I'm doing my job then.
My stomach is not happy. All right. I walk in.
Yeah. All right. So there's this massive bathtub. It's like a sauna style bath.
Oh.
With just mountains of bubbles in it.
Oh.
And she's in it.
Wait.
So
is it water or blood?
you don't smell any blood.
Okay, good.
Yeah. No. So she's just, you see her. There's a. Oh God, what are they called?
What?
Vanity. There's a vanity. There's a vanity with a large mirror, and you see her mistress black wig sitting on a styrofoam mannequin head. You know, lots of makeup.
No,
and
I think
stuff,
she would
you
have
know.
a styrofoam one. She'd have one of the ones
yeah.
made out of fabric and like stuff.
Sure. That's,
wooden. And
right.
Really nice.
Proper. All right. And then yeah. So anyway, so she's just hanging out in this bath.
So her hair is like.
Her hair's up,
Oh.
but in a loose tie, bun. Yeah.
So is there a seat near the bathtub?
Yeah.
Little seat. So I'm gonna just sit there.
All right. Hi, Amy.
Hi. I didn't.
One of her legs lifts up out of the bath. The bubbles are tracing down it.
Oh my god.
And then she's got like a scrubber on a handle, and she's just running it along her leg.
Yeah.
She's like, I hope you don't mind. This is just kind of my post-show ritual. I like to unwind a little bit.
No.
I just thought this would be a good time to talk away from the rest of the crowd.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Carl brought me up here, so.
You note a little boombox over on the makeup counter that's got there's like a CD jewel case next to it, and it says something about like German cabaret greatest hits or something.
It's a CD.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Karen.
I know, she couldn't. Her old 48's all
Nothing was
melted.
salvaged or broke.
Yeah.
Wow, this is some intense music.
She says, "Oh yeah, just I've got some German heritage. My grandmother, she was an actress back in Germany.
Oh, really?
Back in the old days of the silence.
Oh, I don't know very much about that.
Oh,
Tell me about it.
Oh, they're great. They had to overcome the limitations of not having sound, so they really experimented with visual expression, and they were highly influenced by the German Expressionist movement." So she starts talking about it,
Wow.
So, you've got an hour, basically, with her in this bathroom. So what would you like? What do you think you should roll? You're basically trying to position yourself
To get more information.
well to kind of see if she's going to take a bait, right? You're gonna use yourself as bait, right? Is that the idea?
Well, to what extent though? Like just because I let her. Oh, because I want to know if she's a vampire or not.
Because you will be able to find. Well, that will obviously confirm that she's a vampire.
Sorry, I'm feeling so stupid right now.
No, that's fine. It'll obviously confirm she's a vampire, and it will bump your time interval up to 1 turn instead of 1 hour.
Right.
So you can go boom, 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 get to where you need to be in terms of getting as much information out of her as possible.
Okay. All right. Yeah, making myself bait.
So what do you think? I mean, are you going to be sexy about it? Are you going to be
He's not like the most sexy person.
right?
Let me think.
Okay.
Don't push me.
No.
I feel like you're pushing me a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was throwing out suggestions.
No. I know the different ways of like that I could present, but I'm like, no, don't push it so like don't make it happen yet.
Okay.
I'm feeling so scared.
Okay. I get you.
So you're doing a good job. You're scaring the crap out of me.
Excellent. This is a game of personal horror, after all.
It is. I'm horrified right now.
I mean, I don't know what's more terrifying than having a tense situation play out with cabaret music in the background. You know.
All right. I want to get her to view me as bait, which I think she already does, but I think she wants me to maybe, like, this is what Amy's thinking, that she wants me to, like, I don't know if she's the kind of person who wants to be the pursuer, you know, or if she wants me to, like, lean in more, you know what I mean?
Right.
So...
Well, she's obviously set a little honeypot trap for you here. So you could...
Like, what does she think? I'm gonna just dive into the bathtub and, like, let's do this?
Well, see, the trick with setting yourself up as bait is you want to walk into the trap willingly without tipping them off that you know that
Exactly,
they
it's a
know
trap.
that you know that they know,
Right.
and all that, you know. So maybe subterfuge.
Yeah, I think subterfuge, because it's
But
misdirection.
I would give you I would definitely give you your striking looks bonus.
Yeah, definitely striking look, subterfuge.
And what attribute do you think would go well with that? What do you think would pair well with subterfuge?
Well, remind me what composure means again.
Okay, so
Because
composure.
I mean, manipulation seems obvious.
Yeah.
It's not like Amy's presence, though. Like, I mean, she would be using that presence as much as possible. You know, like, so just a breakdown of those three would be helpful.
Sure, of course. Okay, so let's pull it up here. I'm almost tempted to also throw in danger sense. Like,
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
because that would help you kind of know how far to push it and how fast.
Right.
Right.
Can I use 2 merits at once?
In this case, I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so presence is your raw charisma, assertiveness, and ability to command. Manipulation is your ability to choose your words, mask your intentions, and convince others to go along with your ideas. Composure is your ability to keep control of your emotions and resist others' manipulations. It also represents poise, dignity, and the ability to keep a level head when under fire. So I'm thinking composure.
Yeah.
Composure plus subterfuge.
Yeah.
Plus danger sense plus striking looks.
Wait. Composure plus subterfuge.
Yep.
Plus striking looks.
Yep. Plus danger sense.
Danger sense. And then I'm gonna use a willpower.
Yeah. Now, do you want what I forget what the term is, but it's basically do you want to make this
Yes.
a risky willpower roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have your choices, which is you can have it be 3 successes equals an exceptional instead of 5. You can have it be 9 agains instead of 10 agains, i.e. rolls of 9 or 10 are re-rolls. Or let me see here.
I'd say based on my dice
Going
pool.
for it there.
Yeah, I think based on my dice pool, I'd put the 3 equals exceptional.
I was kind of thinking that too.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you do that? Now, but remember, if you fail, if you somehow manage out of that massive dice pool to not roll any successes, it counts as a dramatic failure.
I know.
I applaud you doing this, though. So. Is that all your dice?
It's all my dice for the first time ever, which is nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I saw an 8.
2, 3.
3.
Okay, 2 10s.
Great.
4 5.
Wow, okay.
6.
Wow. Damn.
Go, Amy.
Okay, so over the next hour, so that's
So I'm asking her. That's exceptional. So I'm asking her about like, oh yeah, tell me about German expressionism. Tell me about like all the things you know. Like, wow, you know so much about this. It's almost like you were there. Like it's so vivid. Like it's so great. Like, and I talked to her about school and like teachers are never this interesting at school. Like they never really make it come alive like this. Like you know so much. And
So first and foremost, you have. We said you had 2 doors through you'd opened. So with an exceptional success, that makes it 4. So I only need 2 more. So, and this was a this is a double exceptional success.
Yeah.
This was an A+++. So basically, what happens is over the course of the conversation, she starts talking about all this stuff in the present tense. And first person.
what do you mean?
So instead of
Like
talking about her grandmother and how things used to be, it was like, she starts talking about and she starts talking about
the first time she does it, I'm thinking, okay, she just made a mistake.
Yeah.
Then she does it again. And I start to get increasingly scared.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Yeah. And so she's like, so there I was, down on my luck with nothing to do but turn to prostitution, and that's when I met Carl. Now Carl was a film director at that time. I mean, she's just completely forgotten herself,
Oh, thank God I've used composure. Because it's like learning all this, like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So when she does like come up for air, when Karen does come up for air, like kind of like musing on whatever. That's when Amy would lay it on pretty thick. Like, wow, like you make it come to life.
Yeah.
It's so vivid and it's really making me want to maybe take some film classes and check that out. And
I absolutely think you should. And so she swims across to the other side of the bathtub, and you hear the drain get pulled. And then she says, hand me my towel, won't you, dear?
Oh no. Okay, I get the towel. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel wrong.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, oh. So I give her towel? Or is it a robe?
Well, she got a towel off first.
Okay,
I'm going to get a soaking robe.
Sorry.
So she, you turn and get the towel, and when you turn back around, she has stood up in the tub.
Oh.
So all the bubbles are kind of cascading down her nude body. And
oh no.
And so you can walk across.
I will walk across.
It is quite a striking sight.
Yeah.
And
I'm hypnotized.
And so she
and she looks like, she's young. She's like, the way she's talking, it's so out of sync with how she looks.
Yeah.
She looks like barely older than me.
Right.
So it's just like weird.
Yeah.
So that's also another thing that I notice. Okay, so I'm handing her the towel.
And so you reach out to hand her the towel. She reaches across to take the towel. There's a moment of hands touching.
Oh, is it cold? She likes to use blood points.
Yeah, I know she does.
Why she didn't use one on me initially when she touched me?
Well, she didn't give a shit about it. In that moment.
Now she does.
And now she does. Yeah, no, so it's not cold. It's not cold.
Oh, which makes me think about what Ken said. Yeah. So now I'm really confused.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even trust that. I can't even trust, like, touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you want, you can flash her your, baby blues. And
I don't have blue eyes.
Well, your baby browns. And
Striking looks.
and have a moment
Okay.
pass between you two.
Okay.
And this would be where you were basically making yourself the bait, essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to do that, now would be the time.
I'll do it.
Okay?
So just kind of look at her,
Yeah. Okay.
looking into her eyes. Like maybe I can find out. Like maybe I can tell in her eyes. Like, what she, like if her hand is warm. Like, so that's why I'm like really looking at her, kind of semi-scrutinizing her.
Right, right.
Like maintaining this eye contact with her.
Yeah.
So it might be construed as something else, but it's mostly like, what are you?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
But Karen might interpret it differently.
Yeah, yeah.
But from Amy's perspective, it's like, what are you?
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to stare at your boobs. So I'm trying to just look in your eyes.
All right. So, okay. So go ahead and give me a roll. I'm thinking presence plus empathy, right?
Empathy. Expression. What's empathy? Empathy has to do with like literal empathy, I thought.
Yeah.
So expression?
Expression is actually communication and entertainment.
So is empathy or presence? Wait.
Presence, for sure.
Wait, so presence, striking looks.
Yep.
You said manipulation, I thought.
No.
Okay, presence, striking looks,
Yeah.
and then you said empathy?
I did say empathy.
You still want to stick with that?
Yeah. Observing emotions and understanding viewpoints.
All right. It's only 4.
You want to spend a willpower?
Yes. Okay, yes.
But not risk it this time?
No.
Okay.
Because I can't.
Yeah, no,
I can't. It's getting really dangerous. Okay. All right.
Okay.
2. Just 2.
Well, that's all I need.
I know.
Success is a success.
Oh, gosh.
All right, so you're looking into her eyes, and then you realize that there's like this moment that's happening, and then she's like leaning in towards you,
Okay.
and then you think she's
Is she
leaning
out of
in.
the tub?
No, but you're standing up on the side. You know, like there's a
Okay.
little step up.
Okay.
You know, so there's just like the little.
So is she like below me? Like.
No, she's a little bit above you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So she starts to lean forward.
Okay.
You know, down towards you.
Right.
And there's this moment where you're like, is she moving in for a kiss?
Like, I don't know what's
Or
happening.
And then you see her mouth going, you know, kind of opening, and these fangs, you know, growing. He's like, so I'm gonna need a breaking
ghastly.
point. It is ghastly. You need a breaking point roll, please.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. What is your virtue, by the way? I forget.
Idealist.
Idealist. Okay. All right. So
Oh my god.
let's see.
How can I protect myself?
Dee. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna need is your resolve plus your composure.
Okay.
Right. You get a +1 because of your integrity rating. However, you are enduring a physical supernatural attack and witnessing a supernatural occurrence. So that's going to be -3 dice from your pool.
No. Okay.
Go for it.
Oh, 1, 2,
Ooh.
3.
Whoa.
I'm rolling hot for once.
For once, yeah.
See, like I said, I get used to the system and then it starts working for me.
Yep. Nonetheless, you do pick up a condition.
Uh-oh.
As you know, take a break.
Unfortunate erection.
A beat as well.
Okay, wait.
And also a practical beat.
A regular beat and a practical beat?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say spooked. You think
Yeah.
spooked is appropriate?
Yeah.
Okay, so so this is like conditions resolving a character's fear or fascination causes her to do something that complicates things.
So, like, go for it, basically.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Okay, all right. Okay.
All right, but what this means is okay. So anyway, let's.
Okay, so she's
through
coming in. So this is. I'm seeing this mouth.
Yeah. So the mouth is coming in, and then her head's going down past your face, and you feel her mouth.
Oh no!
On your neck.
Oh no!
And her arms are kind of wrapping around you.
And she's really feels strong. Like a strong grip.
Very strong.
Sturdy grip.
Sturdy grip. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And then you just start to feel this sensation of like unbridled pleasure.
Okay.
Washing over your body.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh boy.
Okay. Oh no. All right.
And so let's figure out here. Okay.
What? What is going on over there?
Nothing. Don't take. Well, actually, this does bear on your. Anyway, let me just get this.
All right.
Okay. So
this music is
freaking you out.
It is.
Yeah. All right. So there's a reason why everyone was drunk at these cabarets. So what was I going to ask? So she's feeding on you, obviously.
Okay. Well, no. I mean, Amy just feels like it feels pleasurable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what that's going to do is that's going to tap into her gluttony vice, basically. No. I mean, her vice is essentially her bulimia. Right. It's her bloodthirst.
I'm aware. Right? I'm aware.
And so.
Wait.
What?
So even though I'm feeling this pleasure, and this may come into play in a couple moments, is there any way I can tap into my fire blood?
Ooh, see, there you go.
And make my blood boil.
Yes, there absolutely is. There absolutely is. Oh yeah, I just suddenly saw how this is going to play out. I love it. I love it. All right, so
because David, I'm like sitting here and I'm terrified.
I know.
I know how powerful she is.
Yeah.
And Amy's just going along, trying to do what she thinks is best.
Yep.
And then I'm like, what does she have? Like, she doesn't have her Boken, her new fangled thing.
Right.
But it's like, I feel like in some ways,
yeah,
like this is kind of like a first sexual experience.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also like, how it's very much like this, like mutant powers come up.
Yeah, it's kind of
when they gets triggered by a sexual
kind of X-Men vampire hunter kind of thing.
It's triggered by a sexual because the sexual feeling is so strong.
Right.
And then it triggers some mutant powers.
Yeah.
So it may inadvertently come in to protect her.
Yeah.
But not, Amy might not necessarily want to, but they didn't think, a vampire is going to be drinking your blood while you're having this sexual feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Okay.
That's what made me think of it.
All right, so she's starting to drink blood.
Because I may not be, what I'm saying is, she may not be doing it intentionally. Her demon blood may be kicking in because of the sexual response.
I love it.
Okay, all right.
Works for me. All right. So she's starting to drink blood, so please lose one wound level, one wound box.
Where's my wound? Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right. And so you have tapped into her, just like she has tapped into your artery, you have tapped into her vice. So that means that your intervals are now one turn, right? So the baiting beauty thing worked. And and so basically you have this turn, right? And so obviously you've confirmed she's a vampire.
Yeah.
What next? What's the next door?
Find out her connection to Aaron.
Yeah. So I'm picturing you kind of talking in this sort of half dreamy voice.
Yeah.
Right? As she's feeding on you.
Yeah.
And you're asking her these questions.
Yeah.
Because you kind of know that even though she's sucking your blood, you're the one who's got her on the hook.
All right.
You know what I mean?
How?
Because
I'm the blood bag?
Well, because you gave her what she wanted.
Oh yeah, so she now owes me.
You've given her emotional support. And now you're giving her like physical support, sustenance.
Okay.
So yeah, she kind of owes it to you.
All right.
So what do you want to ask about Aaron specifically?
How can I even say this? Like mid
feeding.
So fun. Okay, let me think.
Yeah.
This music's really distracting me though.
Oh,
just turn it down a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. I think it might be something as simple as, just like, how do you know Aaron?
Okay.
Something as simple as that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't think she can really cultivate a cogent sentence.
Yeah.
No, not Karen, me.
Yeah.
Like she's so kind of swept away with these feelings.
Yeah.
And who knows when her Oni blood's gonna start kicking it off.
All right. So
like, how do you know Aaron?
How do you know Aaron?
Okay. Something that simple.
Yep.
Like, what am I here to do? That's my objective, and it's simple.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So,
but what I'm finding interesting is that
Yeah, go on.
Because this is a collaboration, right?
Of course.
So I'm feeling like, if anything, like the fact that Karen is feeding on Amy.
Yeah.
Like, duh. Like, this is how I met him. Like by doing this or something. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
That's definitely where it was. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, but
I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No. Get the hell out! I'll run the rest of this game myself.
Hello, David.
Yeah.
Keep it down in there.
All right, so.
All right, so she's like feeding me, and it feels amazing.
Feels great. Feels fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. I could get used to this. Dun, 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 dun. So.
No. Was that your foot?
No, you didn't hit it. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, that's one way for the chronicle to end. I could get used to this. All right.
Everyone delete every single episode of this if that ever happens.
That's how every chronicle should end. All right, so anyway,
oh god, okay.
Right. So basically, you need to make a roll.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And so what that's going to look like, I think, is definitely
blood burning plus 2 damage.
What? No, not for that.
Oh.
to get her to answer the question, you still have 2 more doors. Remember?
Okay.
So you want to get those doors knocked down before you turn on your blood, basically.
Persuasion.
So, I think persuasion for sure, and manipulation.
Oh, I barely have anything. Willpower.
Willpower, and you can add your striking looks.
Oh, she's still into me?
Oh, of course.
She thinks I'm cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
She only feeds off the most beautiful people.
Oh. Okay, wait. So we chose persuasion, striking looks.
Yep. Manipulation.
And then willpower.
And willpower.
Oh, 1. Oh, that was so close. That was so close.
All right. So in this sort of half dreamy voice, you ask her how she met Aaron. And so you're distantly aware of this kind of like sucking sound coming from just below your ear.
Gross.
Yeah. But it pauses, and you hear her lick her lips, and she says, and then she sort of straightens up a little bit. She's still kind of holding you in this awkward embrace. So she steps over the side of the bath so that she's fully up against you. Basically, runs one of her hands down to the small of your back, and is just like kind of holding you in this.
Oh my god!
Almost like a dance partner embrace, you know.
Oh dear.
And there's little flecks of blood all around her lips,
Oh god.
And you see the fangs, and they're bloody, these bloody fangs. All her teeth.
Blood.
Yeah, all her teeth are bloody.
Oh no.
Because she's smiling. And she says,
I don't want to see that.
And she says, a lot like how I met you, dear. He came to my show, and I made him just like me. And then she kind of goes down to the other side of your neck. And it was like, whoa, again, you just feel this amazing.
This is too much.
It's amazing feeling. You got one door left.
Okay. Okay, so that was the...
So you have now confirmed that Aaron is a vampire. Karen is a vampire. What is the trifecta? Scribble.
Trifecta. Okay, yeah.
You got it?
The trifecta.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna... I don't know if she's had an orgasm at this point. It's probably happened.
If it hasn't happened yet,
it's definitely happened with that second bite.
Yeah. So you're probably embracing her as well.
Oh yeah. Holding on for dear life. So in that moment, after that, those feelings, I immediately think of Dawn.
Yeah. That makes total sense.
And I say, did he kill Dawn?
What would Karen think about that? What did Aaron tell Karen?
So, okay, let me tell you.
Come on, lore master. Give it to me.
Wait, let me think.
Yeah.
He told her everything.
He did tell her everything.
He told her everything.
Including, like, the clues he found and everything?
Yes. That she was in a horrible state. He tried to save her. And...
take another wound box, by the way.
Oh, shit.
He tried to save her.
He drained her. But he tried to give her his blood, and she wasn't taking it. Because then Karen's like, well, that's what I did to you. Like, remember?
Right. She was
totally
confused.
latched
That's
on.
right. I totally remember that.
So, and he's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So he told her all those details.
Okay.
He didn't tell her about the ghost sightings until later.
Okay. Right. Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
All right. So
if I was watching this in a movie, I would be so like.
Well, first of all, you'd be like, wow, this is a hard R. But secondly...
It should be NC-17.
No, there's no penetration going on.
I'm kidding. But I'm just... I don't know. So I'm like...
Not yet.
So I'm just like... I would be so nauseated watching this.
Really?
Like, oh no, what's going to happen? Okay, this is freaking me out. So, did he kill Dawn?
Okay.
Is what Amy... Of the Oni blood.
You're doing some Bernie Sanders hand motions here. First question. We have to answer it. Did he kill Dawn?
Take your time. Just tell me the right answer.
Think about it.
Oh.
All right. So.
Oh God. Okay.
All right. So you have used persuasion.
Yes.
You have used subterfuge.
Yes.
You have used empathy. Okay. All right, so you can't. The way it works is you can use the same roll twice.
I can.
But you lose a die from your pool if you do so. But I don't know if there are many other options for you.
There aren't.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use subterfuge since I have 2 in those, so I'll at least have 1.
Okay.
All right.
And then
striking looks.
And then.
What are we doing?
Well, I mean, you have presence, you have composure, and you have...
I'm going to say composure, because I'm trying to stay clear. I don't
Right, you don't want to go over... You don't want to go to the point of no return, to reference an earlier episode. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And willpower.
Yep. So have you rolled composure plus subterfuge yet?
I may have earlier.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I think it was composure plus.
All right.
You already dropped your dice.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to take 3.
Okay. Willpower, yeah.
Oh my god. This is effing nuts. This freaking game.
All right.
Oh god, it's so uncomfortable. Okay. Dear god. Okay. All right. 2. 2.
All right.
All right, Amy. Barely squeaking by. Okay.
All right. Okay. So this time she doesn't fully stop.
Oh God.
She's still down at your throat, and she only pauses just a little bit, and she goes, he drained her, just like I'm going to drain you. And then she goes right back on.
My blood.
So now, right? So deep down inside,
I'm like,
fucking
right.
dark man style. The camera zooms in on your eye as it widens, and the iris dilates, and then there's all these explosions inside the iris.
No, she just said he drained her.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this. He's gonna have to figure out a way to get out of it.
You like my lawyerly parsing of the events?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he did, technically.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely did.
Let me write this down.
Okay, so...
It's my rage.
Yeah.
My rage.
Your
like
rage.
you said, that little part of me, that rage comes up.
And self-preservation.
And self-preservation.
Like, oh shit.
Like, bitch, this is not happening.
Yeah, like I am no mere mortal.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All right. So...
Oh my God.
All right, so you have to spend a point of willpower.
It's my last one.
Oh, thank God. I was wondering.
Oh, no.
I was wondering where you were at.
Oh, no. Okay.
Although, actually, you know what? You invoked your rage.
I did.
I think you're quite right. So take a point back.
No, this is my rage for
you're
real.
gonna get a point back for that.
Because, no. You just...
And then roll your integrity pool. So that would be 7 dice.
Okay. Okay.
And basically, for every success that you get on this, I'm kind of riffing here, but for every success you get on this, I'm gonna rule that she takes 1 box of damage from your fiery blood. So you can spend that point of willpower again if you want to add 3 to it.
Yeah. That's happening.
All right.
That's definitely happening. OMG. 2.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I see at least 1 8.
1, 2,
Ooh.
5.
Oh.
6.
Oh.
6.
6.
How do you like that taste?
How do you like them apples?
Well,
Applesauce, bitch. All right. So,
I like the sound of what?
I don't like the sound of them apples. What are we gonna do? All right. So. All right. So. Health.
Oh my God, I'm freaking out right now. I have the vapors.
Oh my goodness.
I need some.
The fan is next door, unfortunately.
I need the fan. I eyed the fan before.
Oh.
I was like, maybe I should bring the fan over. I'm like, no, it's annoying.
I gotta tell you this.
I need it right now. What?
When I was running the Lone Wolf session for Tim and Alex on Thursday, Alex goes, whenever Dave runs a session, I always get so paranoid because he has this way of answering questions that you're never sure if you've just made the right decision or not.
Yep.
And I'm like, mission accomplished. And that's like this high fantasy game. Like, I'm not even running like a horror game,
No, it's not even like your life's on the line.
He was so fucking paranoid throughout like most of that. He thought like all these people were being like duplicitous and it's like, no.
I love that.
No. 7?
Chills.
So you say 7?
6.
6. Still.
Yeah, that's still good.
She has 8 health boxes.
That would bring Aaron back home.
Yes, it would actually. Aaron, I need you to go kill a bitch. All right. So you're
and then he gets into soap opera mode. She wasn't wearing your ring the first time I met her. And then that's let's team up.
Yeah. So
Dios
Dios mío. So she says that your rage, right? Your rage and a sense of animalistic self-preservation rise up within you.
Yes.
Adrenaline starts coursing through your veins, but it's like
it's not adrenaline.
It's adrenaline in the first moments, but then it's like fire. It's like fiery adrenaline, and it's running through you, and it's like much like what you felt that night in Little Tokyo when you were fighting the spider creature, and you're burning up, and then like an instant later, Karen is like reeling back, from you, screeching in this inhuman voice, like, ah! you know, and her whole mouth is just burned. Like the lips are burned away. Yeah, so you just see this like skeleton, you know,
horrid.
Yeah, it's really nasty. Her beauty is just completely erased, shattered. Yeah, and well, let me.
Does
let
it
me
dull
see.
her teeth a little bit? I'm wondering if it would dull her teeth.
Yeah.
Does it ruin the enamel? Does her teeth get shit?
Yeah, she'll need to go to a Dr. Acula to get her teeth capped.
Okay.
All right.
When can I run out of there?
Let me just give her.
That's
a
happening
roll here.
Oh my God, Amy, you are amazing.
All right, so it's actually good for you. She doesn't frenzy.
Oh, good.
Right.
Oh shit.
But you see fear in her eyes.
She should be.
She's terrified.
Scared.
She's absolutely terrified, and she's like the tub has finished draining at this point. So she actually reels back from you and trips back into the tub.
Oh.
And kind of goes sprawling.
Her feet.
Yeah. So it's very like undignified, and her face is a wreck. So it just breaks the spell basically.
I run out of there.
And you can get the hell out of there. Yeah.
Run like I am not fucking around.
Yeah.
I bet everyone heard her screaming.
Oh yeah,
and then seeing me running out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit.
So you run across this gallery. You see that painting of her again. You know, with this black wolf. This wolf that's so black that it's just like a shape with these two yellow eyes. You know. And
no.
and then you run down the stairs and you actually bowl over Carl as he's running up the stairs because of course he's first responder.
Right.
And then you just bolt out the front door.
I run.
Yeah.
Like I've never run before, and I jump into my vehicle.
Yep. And it's really just a blur. Like the next thing you know, you're driving.
I'm just driving.
Yeah.
And then I'm just feeling my neck.
Right.
I drive to Compton.
Oh yeah.
I drive to Compton.
Okay.
To Leon's to see if he's there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think we'll leave it off there with you driving to Compton. I'll do a little cut scene though.
Yeah. Or next time on.
Right. So kind of like maybe an hour after all this happens. You know, you're down in Compton doing your thing, whatever. And back at your house in Pasadena, your parents' house.
No.
Ken sits bolt upright, covered in sweat, after having, you know, strangely erotic dreams. And he looks over because someone's tapping on the window.
Who is it?
That's just where we leave it off.
No. Who's tapping on Ken's window? Leave him alone. He's a little boy.
Leave Ken alone.
Leave him alone. Oh my God.
Yeah. Good session. You okay? You gonna be all right?
No.
You gonna be able to get to sleep?
I'm not okay. Which means you ran a perfect session.
Yay!
That's not okay.
I'll be sure to sneak around to the bedroom window tonight and tap on the glass about 2 a.m.
You know what? Screw you. You go to hell.
You go to hell and you die.
You go to hell and you die. Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, so clues.
Yeah.
Clues, shall we?
That's a big ass clue.
Clue number 4.
Uh-huh.
So clue number 4. Karen's a vampire.
Mm-hmm. Karen and Aaron are vampires.
Was that a combo clue?
It's a combo clue, definitely. They're a pair.
They sure are. I hate them both.
And what is the what is it called? An element?
Element.
Take 2 elements on that one.
Okay.
Because you did really well.
And then clue number 5
is Dawn was drained by Aaron.
That's face value.
Yeah, exactly.
A-E.
You can say, quote, drained.
T-B. Okay. And that's 1 element?
Yeah.
Okay.
And did that fulfill your aspiration as well?
Get close to Karen?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so take a beat for that.
Shit. Okay, so wait, just a regular beat?
Regular beat. We're going to do practical beats here.
Okay, so I have 4, or 5. So great. I get 1 experience point.
Experience.
Oh my god. I showed up, so that gives me 1.
Yes, it does. Oh, you remember.
I did.
I forgot.
All right, and then practical beats.
Yes.
Skills or merits. I think I used my looks. I think I was using my skills pretty heavily throughout.
Hold on.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just...
Yeah.
adrenaline.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
To have some calming tea.
Gonna watch
after
some
this.
Bob's Burgers or something.
Something complete opposite of. Let's see here.
The Good Place or something.
Some conditions provide beats. Just checking to see if you got any other beats.
Practical beat. When do I get practical beats?
Right now. After a supernatural encounter that you haven't had before. So this would definitely, obviously qualify.
I'm gonna put one down then.
No. There's going to be more than one. We're going to go down the list
All right.
here.
Okay.
I'm just checking these here. Yeah. Okay. We covered all the other beats.
Okay.
No problem.
All right.
Okay. So for every exceptional successful when acting directly against a monster, so you had 1. So that's 1 practical beat.
All right. So that's 1 practical experience point. Okay.
Or practical beat.
Yeah, I know, but now I have. 5.
Gotcha. You didn't have any dramatic failures.
No.
Okay, and then.
I had that double exceptional.
Yes, you did. So 1 because you've seen powers or abilities that are supernatural in nature and new to you.
Okay.
Because honestly, I mean, I think you've seen a vampire bear its fangs before, but this was obviously your first encounter with
Getting drained.
actually blood.
Not getting bitten.
Blood loss, yeah.
But losing blood.
Losing blood. Okay. Let's see. You drove her off.
I did.
You didn't immobilize, you didn't kill, but you drove her off. So that's another point. If the hunters used a creative new approach or strategy, putting yourself up as bait, I'd say so. So that's +2, actually.
But then the strategy was my blood.
Yeah.
My blood burnt.
Oh.
But I don't know if that was intentional.
Yeah, it was
more
of a
unintentional.
piece.
Okay.
It was of a
Okay.
piece. So +2 on that one, though.
Okay.
And then no bystanders were... Remember, you can lose beats, so I'm just looking at the negatives here. No bystanders were killed. Let's see.
Carl wasn't killed.
You didn't fall victim to a mind influence power. That's good. You didn't put anyone else in direct danger, only yourself.
Right.
Use Ken as bait.
Who's tapping on Ken's window?
If the skeletons fail to perform a tactic, bystanders are okay. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right.
So
practical.
So remember, practical experience can be spent on skills and merits only, not on attributes.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's meant to represent, kind of learning on the job and fast, quickly picking things up. So.
You keep putting well. You know what? I'm gonna be practicing with my bokens, so I'm gonna put weaponry.
Weaponry for sure. Yeah. So that's two points per dot.
Oh.
You can combine your experiences though. Your experience points. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So that's 1 there, and then I have 2 more experience. Regulars.
Okay.
Which
you could boost your integrity. That's two points per dot.
Yeah, I think so.
If you want to boost that,
I do.
You're feeling more human than ever.
Yeah, like there are monsters in the world, and even though I have these weird powers, I still am fighting on behalf of humans.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That was crazy.
Good times.
It got off to a very benign.
It did.
Very basic beginning, and then it just got fucking crazy.
I knew as soon as Karen got into the mix that was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen, but
well, of course.
Here we are.
Anytime you bring Karen into the mix, it's a mess.
Yeah, that's true.
He drained her.
I forgot to give you the accidentally turned on condition.
Yeah, you should have. Definitely needed it. Yeah, Amy learned a lot that night. I guess I do like girls.
Often, the intended result of a seduction action is to turn on the other character. But what if he didn't mean to turn you on?
I didn't mean to turn you on.
Oh, okay. When a character achieves an exceptional success on an action not meant to turn your character on, you may take this condition. Oh, well.
That's more Aaron's.
It is.
Oops. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You created a very good atmosphere.
Thank you.
It was so. I'm still feeling creeped out.
Good.
Like I feel goosebumps and like chills. Unless I'm just getting the flu. I don't know. But
Well, that could be. That's probably it.
that's probably yeah. Okay, I'll just attribute it to the flu.
Sure.
No, I feel very. My stomach is like butterflies and feeling so anxious. So yeah, typical World of Darkness.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Again, well done to you.
And well done to you, sir. Very good.
Yeah, thanks again.
Yep.
Who says vampires are no laughing matter? They certainly are.